Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the Brad Woto stream, but first, it's time for what is inside the Amazon delivery box.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. I got a box. Hold up, I found a box. We can play this. Good, we can do this. I just gotta change the orange flannel for an Amazon delivery box. Done. Just in time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another fantastic edition of What is Inside the Amazon Delivery Box today.
What do you think? What is inside the Amazon delivery box? New coffee mug, too many rocks, an early copy of the new Dungeon Master Guide, Silent Hill 2 remake, a Moogle plushie, some Warhammer minis, a cooking shirt. What the fuck is that? USB repeater cable. What is that? Is that what I need to get my fucking USB thing to work? Could be a powered USB hub. Could be what I need. You think it's the Silent Hill 2 remake? Out of context, the weirdest thing I've ever done on stream. For real, out of context, the weirdest thing I've ever done on stream. I don't like this stream anymore, dude. I don't... Alright. It was in fact a saucepan lid that I was so excited about. Remember when I got really excited about it? Remember? And then I was like, I'm gonna go and cook some chili, and finally I can make it with a saucepan lid. Didn't use the saucepan lid. Because I've cooked it so many times without a saucepan lid, I just didn't think to put it on it while I was like cooking it. I was just on autopilot. Just didn't even use it. It wasn't until I was like dishing the food up and I looked over and on the floor was the saucepan lid with all the other stuff still in the box. I took one saucepan out. Real men don't use saucepan lids. To be honest, I don't like using the saucepan lids because sometimes they go and then all the stuff goes over the edges and fucking burns the stove top. I've got one of those glass ones that's an arse ache to fucking clean. I got some cool stuff though to clean that, to clean the top of that thing. It's called like Nordrum or something. I don't know what it is, but it's really good at cleaning stovetops, glass stovetops. Learned the guy that plays the ranger in my Wednesday game is a legit doesn't feel guilt sociopath. It's always fun when you meet those people. It's every streamer with over 1,000 views, concurrent viewers. Do you know a streamer with over 1,000 viewers concurrent? It's every YouTuber who makes videos that get, you know, 1 million hits. But hey, you guys are going to continue watching those videos and continue supporting those people because they're really good at tricking you. Even though every single day I'm out here telling you not to. I only use them to get the water to cook sooner when frying. And then that the oil doesn't spill everywhere. A frying pan, 100%. Yeah, I bought this thing for the frying pan that was like a... It literally just looks like a fishing net, but flat. And you put it on top of the frying pan just to stop that from happening. But that thing got so dirty so quickly, I threw it away. Couldn't handle it. Too OCD. That thing is nasty. The hardest thing in the world to clean. The mesh thing, yeah. Also, a sieve. How the fuck do you clean a sieve? Do you just have to replace a sieve every 2 weeks? Because that shit is fucking annoying as fuck. I don't know how to clean them. I sit there and with a brush thing and just poke every single hole. It's the only way I can think to do it. And then just boil it. Boil the fuck out of it. Turn the sieve around and rinse water through it. No, I'm talking about real grot. Not just wash the stuff off of the sieve. Get the grot out. Nasty. If you just clean it with water, you're disgusting. Mini rocket, that is absolutely nasty. Absolutely pure nasty. Dishwasher, I haven't got to do. Oh, look at the old fucking money bags over here. Hello, I am from Germany. I have lots of money. I can afford 7 dishwashers. Look at all of my dishwashers. I have become Nordic. Alright, sorry. Some of us aren't incredibly rich. Mini rocket. Not everyone can afford 7 dishwashers. It is pronounced Zeban. Only a sieve deals in absolutes. Poor Gary. Dishwasher doesn't cost an amount of money. I'm print screening that and I'm keeping that forever. I mean, the most privileged person. How much money were you born with? Unbelievable. I'm keeping that. Print screened that forever. You just ask your father for it. Vata, please. Can I have a dishwasher? Dishwasher doesn't cost an amount of money. You can get a good one for 200 to 300 euros. Hey, Mini Rocket, newsflash, that's money. That's money, what you've... I mean, just so unbelievably rich. Born with so much money. Parents are CEOs of separate companies. I just ask my parents and they bring me one. They bring me a top range 300 euros dishwasher. That is why I have 7. But that is something most people can afford. I have a dishwasher but no car. I mean, most people, you know, most people can afford it, she says. That's how you know you were born rich. That's how you know you've got no mental health issues and you don't have any problems with money. Oh, everyone can afford it, man. Huh? Yeah. What do you mean? You haven't got a Tesla? Everyone could afford one. That's just a thing that most people can afford. Yeah, most people can afford a house. How old are you? 65? Yeah, I bought my house for $300 in 1931. Guru Nanak's here, live. Sometimes Guru Nanak is actually physically here. Sometimes Guru Nanak is simply with us spiritually. How do you feel about me calling you Guru Nanak? It's a banana. What could it cost? $20? I mean, literally mini rocket right now. I have a dishwasher in this rental, but I've never used it. That's mad. That's even more mad. Why? I only cook for me. In my old house, I had a dishwasher that was part of the house as well. And it broke for a little while, and I had to wash everything up. And then when I replaced it with the new one, I would just let washing up pile up throughout the week. So I just wouldn't do it every day. I would eat off of the thing and then just put it straight in the dishwasher. And just let it pile up until one person's worth of food filled the entire thing up. And I was down to like eating out of just, you know, I was eating off of a packet of a Ricicles packet, using a Ricicles packet as a bowl. And then I would use the dishwasher then. A family-sized dishwasher in a one-bedroom flat, yeah. That's how I did it for a while. But now, in this apartment, there's nowhere that I could put a dishwasher. There isn't room for one. I could take my washing machine out, my laundry washing machine. I could remove that and put a dishwasher in there, but you can have one. There's space for one thing. So I have to wash up with my hands. I honestly think a dishwasher would clean a sieve though, which is where this all came from. I have to clean the dish off bits anyway. I didn't do that in the end because I knew I was moving out. I just fucking left all my old food in that dishwasher forever, moved in next. I say, fuck 'em. They made me fucking pay so much money. I had to replace that stupid broken dishwasher anyway. And then I had to pay that extortionate cleaning bill that was absolutely like, oh yeah, the cleaning bill is £100, but we're going to make you pay an extra £500 because we want that money. They can fuck off. They're lucky I didn't go back and burn the house down. Absolute bastards of a company. Ruined me at the beginning of the year. I've barely recovered. I sort of haven't recovered, but I will know come January whether I have or not. Almost killed me. All I want is to fix my vinyl player. That's all I want in life. And a mattress. I showed you my mattress the other day. That's what I'm sleeping on. It's abysmal. I live like I'm squatting in this apartment rather than renting it. It's unbelievable. Just an absolute wretched creature living in this place. Can you call it living even? Can you call it living even? I finally finished Iron Fist last night. Finally, at the end of Iron Fist, something happened. Actually, for the first time, he used the Iron Fist. Well done. He fucking punches the ground and it was great. Should have been doing that every single episode. I'm going to catch up on the other shows that I wasn't watching. Agatha and Penguin. I've got 2 episodes of Penguin to watch. Which is significantly better than the other one, Agatha all along. The most absolutely nothing has happened in this show somehow the entire time. But the music is absolutely banging. Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road. This is fucking absolutely... The rock version of that they do is so good. Legitimately, I want it on Spotify in my playlist. You haven't watched The Penguin, Greg? You're watching fucking Agatha all along, but not The Penguin? You're out of your mind. Penguin's great. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes because I've been playing Final Fantasy VII instead. Oh my god, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. And I left all of the Chocobo races till the end. And I thought there were 3. There's 22. And it's been bullshit. That's been my morning. I did 22 Chocobo races in Final Fantasy VII. Fuck my life. My fucking hand hurts. Because all I've done is been gripping the fucking X button and the boost drift button. This controller sucks for it. If I could plug in my original PlayStation 1 controller. Have you ever clicked R2 on a PS5 controller? It's literally like a fucking holding a pneumatic drill. It's so hard to do. For some reason, they're built for just like, you have to be a bodybuilder to be able to use this controller. But I've done all 22 of them. On the last one, I can't do it. The Chocobo Races is definitely not the worst part of the game. The worst part of the game is the Moogle thing. And there's only 5 of them. If there were 22 of those fucking Moogle, fucking collect the Moogles, round the Moogles up thing, I would have literally killed myself. Not uninstalled the game, not bothered to do it, taken my own life. The Moogle, I hated rounding up the Moogles. The Moogles are ugly for some reason. It's the worst. Do it right now. Just kill myself. Thanks, Rob. The Moogles suck. The Chocobo Races is fine, but doing 22 of them in a row was fucking awful. There's way worse bits. Actually, genuinely the worst thing is the 3D brawler. Shh. Boom. Boom. The 3D brawler I can't even do. I don't even want to. I might not. I've done absolutely so much stuff in that. But the 3D brawler can fuck itself. I've done every single... I've done the G-Bike. I don't think I bothered with the space thing. I did the Queen's Blood. Quantum What's It. Doesn't give a shit. Quantum What's It's like, shut your damn mouth and take my money. Thank you for the money. I could only finish the 3D brawler by strategically pausing. That's a good idea. I just think I can't be fucked. I might just not do it. I've got every Chocobo stop. I've collected every chest. I've done every intel thing. I haven't beaten Odin because it is impossible. Even on the thing where you like turn down the difficulty of it, when you can pick with Chadley whether you have like normal version or like tone him down. I put him on the 3 times tone him down version and I just can't do it. It is so ridiculous because he has a ridiculous mechanic where you have to wind him up. He wants you to be hitting him, but if you hit him with certain moves, he does this fucking revenge move, and then I can't get him anywhere near injured enough before he just does a Zanmoto and kills me. It is fucking ruining my life. I can't do it. I've done all of the battle things. I've done all of the Fiend intels. I've done all of the Chadley battles. I've done, apart from that one, I've done the battle square. I've got 1 Chocobo race left to do. I've done all of Queen's Blood and I've done all of Card Carnival apart from the final Queen's Blood, which has become a main story thing. The way that Queen's Blood becomes a table story game, it's the most Final Fantasy thing. The reason when people are like, oh Brad, you're just running a Final Fantasy game, it's exactly the thing that happens in Queen's Blood that I'm talking about. Because you're just playing a card game. And then for some reason, at the end of one of the card games, you get transported into the dark dimension and there's a man in there like, it can't be. This isn't possible. This isn't happening to me. There's a dark sorceress who's infected this card game. And if she makes it out, we're all going to die. You have to save us, Cloud. Dude, I was watching it like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this? The most Final Fantasy thing of all time. That is a Final Fantasy twist. I mean, it's kind of just an anime thing. But dude, it is so random how they make Queen's Blood the most, honestly, the most important part of the game so far. Sephiroth can fuck off. The Return of the Dark Sorceress from Queen's Blood playing game. Side quest. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I just beat a fucking dog in Queen's Blood and now I'm being transported to the Dark Dimension to defeat the Sorceress. All I was doing was playing a card game against a fucking chocobo. What is going on? I was cracking up, dude. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I was losing my fucking mind. Because I was having like the worst day as well. I remember it was like when I was feeling really rough. It might have been over the weekend. I was feeling really unwell. I hadn't slept. I didn't sleep for like 4 nights over the weekend. I was feeling fucking crazy. And then Queen's Blood started to become the main story. And I was like, huh? Oh, I've cracked up. It's happened. It's happening. I've done it all, man. I've done all of it. I mean, there's a few things that I just can't be fucked to do. I'm not collecting all of Johnny's 88 Riddler trophies. I'm not doing it. I don't know how many of them I've got. I'm not doing it. There's something else I'm just not doing. I can't be fucked. There's another thing that I just literally cannot be bothered to do. So I'm not going to 100% the game, but this is damn near close to what for me, this is about 100% of a game. You know me, I don't do none of that shit. I don't play these games like that. I ain't got the time for it. If you're collecting all of the Riddler trophies, get a job. Get a fucking job. Are you disabled? I'll allow it. Because essentially that's me. If you can't work and you're not able to go outside and you're not able to, you know, do some form of, I don't know what, streams, run a table story channel, and you're collecting the Riddler trophies, but you're just, you know, working, you've got a family. Oh. Fuck. I don't even give a fuck if you're like extremely neurodivergent and you like have to do it. I won't accept that because I have very, very bad OCD. I'm not accepting it. I started doing the chapters on hard mode. Yeah, hard mode is brutal. I'm logging that off. I did some of it on hard mode and then I was like, no. I think I literally just couldn't be bothered with Gone Gaga. So that's been my process, but I'm very close to being done with the game. I just want like there was a point where I realized that I needed like one more chocobo stop because I needed one more pinion to buy the last thing, and I was like, fine, I'll go and find it, you know? And you get to that point with this game pretty quickly. The choco grass, I had 3 of them. No idea where they were. Just riding around looking for choco grass. It's like a big fucking giant thing in the sky as well. And I was just like, where the fuck is it? Hidden in a cave. But you got to do it. When it says 47 of 50, you've got to do it. If I log into Final Fantasy 7 and see that I have 85 of Johnny's 88 Riddler trophies, I'll do the last 3, but I'm not doing the last like 25. But this is about as close as you can get. And I just sat there this morning and just burned through all the Chocobo races because I want to do all the side quests, and the final side quest in the entire game for me, the one I left last, is defeat the special race of Chocobo races. But in order to get to it, you have to get to a certain rank of Chocobo racing, which you can do by just doing like 8 of the 22 races, but I'd done 8 of them. So I was like, well, I can just finish off this league. So I finished off the first grade, and then I was like, well, that wasn't too bad. I can just do grade 2. And then I did grade 2, and I was like, well, I've done 2 of the 3 grades. I might as well do it now. And I became you. I became one of you. Disgusting. Just a peasant. Just a general public. Nasty. Never again. I'll probably do it for the last one. I would only do it for Final Fantasy 7. There isn't another game in the world that would make me do it. I didn't even do it for 16. I started to get pissed off with 16's marks and side quests. I tried so hard. I think I did all of the marks. I think there was one mark that was just unbelievably difficult. The final one, it was like a dragon or something. My memory serves correctly. It was fucking horrible. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is the second one, right? Oh my god, trying so badly, so desperate to catch me out. Rebirth isn't actually the second game because they released Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, actually. No, it's not. Intergrade is a DLC for the first game. So you can take your little gotcha moment and you can shove it up your ass. Because I'm sick of you people trying to catch me out on this shit. And do you know what's the most annoying thing? Is you sit there all fucking day researching this shit, dumping all this information into your brains just so you can catch people out on the internet. And I don't even do that, and I'm always right. How many times do you try and gotcha me with these things? How many times do you try and gotcha me with these? How many times? And then I'm still right. You're just trying to gaslight me. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Trying to trick me. I'm always right. I've literally never been wrong in my entire life. It's fucking weird. Don't you think that's weird? It's such a dangerous place to be when you think about that. Because it does feel like you've always been right. Because, of course, your opinion is your opinion. So you feel like you're always correct. But statistically, obviously not. And so you have to be like, oh my god, how many times have I been wrong? The computer at the end of life, you have to ask it, how many times was I wrong? But I just like doubled down.
Now you fucking shut up, because the fact of the matter is Remake 7 Intergrade was a fucking DLC, alright? Shut your fucking mouth. No, I'll fucking have you.
Computer, how many times was I wrong? Imagine it comes back every single time. Every motherfucking time you opened your goddamn mouth, you were winding someone up. Every time. Everything you ever did and said was wrong. Fuck. Yeah. It's a nice moment when you realize sometimes that you're wrong, though. When you learn that you can be wrong, and you can accept that you were wrong about something. It is an eye-opening moment. And you can never go back, Charlie. You can never go back. I don't know I'm wrong until 10 minutes later, though. I'll still argue the point. You know. You gotta leave me alone. If you come in and start arguing me about something, you know, I'm just gonna be like, no, fuck you, fuck you. Green is green. Green is green. Don't care. Green is green. Green. You know, or I guess I'm wrong. Green is blue. Green is blue. And they're like, no, green is green. I'm like, no, fuck you, dude. Green is blue. You fucking idiot. It's always been blue. That's why it's called green. Dickhead. All you gotta do is leave me alone. But people don't. People never leave you alone because they want to get there. They're like, no, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. And then I'm like, no, you're wrong. And now I'm stuck. I have to be right because I just want to be right for the sake of you're winding me up now. But if you just went, okay, you think that, and then walked away, and then literally just set a timer for exactly 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the dot, I'll turn around and go, you know what, I think I was wrong. I think green is green and blue is blue. I think you might be right. Just leave me the fuck alone for 10 minutes exactly. I will come back and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have, I sort of raised my voice a bit. I just sort of got a bit heated and I really thought that green was blue. But if you don't, dude, I will fucking go to my grave screaming at you that green is blue. It's annoying, but I learned that one day. That's one of those lessons I think I learned with Emma. You know, like I always say that we were good for each other and we grew as human beings. It was shit like that. Where she was like, look, I'm going to fucking stand in the other room for 10 minutes. And then I learned that I was wrong, you know, so many times. Like, you know the thing that I was saying? Yeah, sorry. It's hard to do, man. It's hard. Most people, I feel like, never learn that. I genuinely think most people never learn that because it's very hard because your brain is telling you this is the answer. So how would you ever disagree with that? Because your brain is saying it. You can't tell your brain because you are your brain. Very many people do not learn. Very many people do not learn, I think. And you can tell when you're arguing with someone once you've leveled up. Like, I don't think I've like ascended beyond people, and I'm not like, you know, the greatest, most wise fucking philosophy fucking like, I am peace incarnate. But I do think I learned that about myself, and in doing so, it does sometimes give you a bit of perspective on other people when you're like having an argument with someone that hasn't learned that, and you're like, oh, you're a child, get away from me, you don't know how to argue. You have no self-awareness. It's like level 1 maturity, yeah, but, you know, even when you're only level 1 like me, you can stand there looking down on level 0s. A child. Pathetic. Meanwhile, everyone else in the world is like level 6, and they're just like, oh, an amoeba. You're an amoeba. And I'm like, no, I ain't. Blue is green, you twat.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit about what you're talking about. Can you talk about Iron Fist?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we can talk about Iron Fist instead of something like worthwhile, if that's what you need. I guess that's what you need, isn't it? I'm on to the Defenders next. I don't remember a single thing about it, so that should be enjoyable for me. But first I've got to get through the other things. I'm actually going to play 16 again because I want to do the DLCs. I cannot be fucked with the first few hours of 16, but we're doing it. We're going to do it. I'm going to burn it off. I'm going to try and get 7 done by Saturday, and then Saturday I'm going to take a bit of a day off, although I've got a bunch of shit to work on for Table Story. What happened to Liam Payne? Why is the first thing I fucking woke up to this morning Liam Payne's corpse? What's wrong with the internet? I assumed it was a suicide, because it almost always is when it's this young. But was he just drunk and fell out of a fucking hotel window? That's insane. I feel like the worst thing about this as well is he was being like relentlessly bullied this week, so it makes me feel like he was maybe pushed. Like, not pushed by someone murdered, as in he did it. I don't know anything about One Direction, but I just saw so many like things about him this week. I think something was like coming out about him and an ex-girlfriend or whatever, and you know, just the absolute worst thing of people being cancelled and shit. So now I'm like, okay. Brutal, dude. He was only 31. It's rough. I mean, he was sort of David Brent, wasn't he? But, like, still too young. There was a major accusation about sexual abuse. There you go, yeah. It was something like that. And then everyone started just railing on him being an absolute dickhead on TikTok. They were, like, uploading... I saw just, like, compilations of him annoying the other members of the group. Like, they clearly hated him. I think the hotel or something was worried because he was drunk and on drugs and had a balcony. The hotel doesn't give a fuck. Everyone is drunk and on drugs in every hotel with a balcony at all times. What do you mean the hotel was worried about him? Just making stuff up. Someone making something up just so they can pad the article out. And yeah, the hotel was like totally worried about him because he was drunk and on drugs because we need to make 1,000 words for this article. Hotels don't give a fucking shit about anything happening in the hotel. It's a hotel. Either way, dodgy. Something dodgy. Something dodgy. Drugs on drunks or drunk on drugs? I think I'm gonna start playing the video game now.
Wukong touch the sky, he is fighting, big animal. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Monkey with the stick causes such a ruckus, jumping through the heavens, making gods piss and fuss. Go, go, go! Monkey with the stick, never gonna bow and boot the toe. Yeah! Through the skies, Wukong never dies. His legend's so thick, always go now. Monkey with the stick.
That's right, it's time. For Black Meat and Wukong. A delicious ginger tea to try and give me some anything. Just give me anything. Yeah, goddamn break. God damn it. The 911 transcripts have the hotel staff expressing concern for his safety. Well, that's because someone called 911. Which sounds like something that Moonfish should have included in the context of the message that they wrote. Because someone called fucking 911. And not because the hotel staff just randomly decided to be concerned for his fucking safety. Okay? That doesn't count. And you know it doesn't. I'm still right. I've never been wrong. Won again. I win again. I win again. Guys, remember to raid the channel from your channel. Just go onto your own channel and type in /raid Brad Woto, space Brad Woto. Because it's the only way. Just dire straits on the stream this year. That is a good first message, Pangolin. It is. But also continues, once again I win the argument because I've always won every single argument and I've never been wrong. Because I'm always right about everything. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we defeated the Tiger King. The Tiger King was in this game. What the fuck did you drink that for? I didn't click a single button. Why did you do that? Quantum What's It wins the day by being the first person to raid the channel. Thank you so much. Provided me. Quantum What's It is raiding with a party of one. Provided me 3 new viewers. That is how powerful the raids are. It's incredible. It's the only way we can continue to stream on the channel. That's how fucked Twitch is as a platform. Tony the Tiger, pretty much. He did look a bit like Tony the Tiger. We had a little fight with a little tiger, a bit of Barney, a bit of Barney Rubble, bit of trouble with Tony the Tiger. I beat him first try. He was very easy to defeat. I didn't struggle at all. And that was the end of it. Did I get anything from him that I can like upgrade my shit with? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Maybe I get 1 point in here somewhere though. Increases focus gained. This is dog shit. Don't want any of that. Damage dealt by combos. Thank you. Damage dealer. Heart stealer. I'm not a gorilla. Because he's a monkey, he's not a gorilla. There's a difference, guys. Learn some fucking science. Okay, does Keeper have to be the only scientist in here? Or can the rest of you actually pick up a book? Embarrassing. The first thing I've ever done with my channel is to raid Brad. That sounds appropriate. That is the equivalent of being in a cult, really, isn't it? Being born into a religion. Your family are religious. And they what's that thing Christians do where they dip a baby in water? What's that called? Baptized. Being baptized. That's what you did. You baptized the channel to me. Guys, I am religious now, but I'm not Christian. I just believe in a greater force than myself, and I've been praying to it. Has it worked so far? No. But we'll keep going for a little bit. Give it a chance to settle in. Steeping. You have to steep the baby. Like a tea bag. Another spark given to me. Let me run back and do that. I know it's boring, but... Drowning the child. If they survive, they get to join the cult. I mean, just the most fucked up person in the world. It's Wolfman, everyone. Doesn't have any social skills at all. Claims to have a girlfriend. I'll never get over the fact that you claimed to have a girlfriend that day. And when Wolfman claimed to have a girlfriend, somehow has absolutely no social skills, but is like, oh yeah, I've got a girlfriend. No, you do not. A fucking pillow that you drew a face on and sellotaped the hair of a woman that you met on the bus to is not your girlfriend, Wolfman. So I've got more spells than I've got spaces now, no? Cloud Step I'm changing for the Rock Solid. Because honestly, Cloud Step gets me hurt more than it gets me saved. So then if we go in here and have a quick look at the spells. We've got Cloud Step, which is useless to me. Rock Solid can be cancelled at will. Which seems like that would be useful. Doesn't it? We've got Immobilize. And we've got the Pluck of Many. Increases the duration. Increases the damage dealt by duplicates. I want that. We're going to become Naruto. We must and will become Naruto. There's so many of them. They have the mask on. I will be Hokage. Chicklet with 2 raiders. What's that all about, Chicklet? Been streaming, you little freak. I don't know why I called you a freak for streaming, but I did. I will never take it back. Using the gourd moderately increases maximum health for a short time. Right, well, my health is never at maximum, so it's completely pointless to me, isn't it? Alright, let's continue. Now, there was a couple of ways that opened up yesterday when I played this. The way to Kunlun is open. There's the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin that appeared in the middle of the blood fucking pool. Can I go in here? Is this the thing that I drop into? It is, isn't it? But before I do that, I think there was a couple of little bits over the back of here that you could look around. We'll do that just in case it's nothing. I feel like this is less likely to be something than the fucking Cave of Wonders. Throat's a bit sore today, I'm sorry. Too much sucking dick, mate. No. Not enough, I'd say. If anything. Not enough. Nowhere near enough. None. 0. 0% of the required minimum amount of dick I would like to be sucking. thought that was a blanket. Blanket. You little twat. Absolutely pure done him. Thank you for the raids. I don't think it does anything, by the way. It's hilarious, though. Well, it did work, actually, didn't it? It's kind of weird how it works in the most minuscule way. It does sort of work a little bit. It works to sort of... in a bit. But it's just you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you coming into the channel, raiding with you. And yet somehow Twitch counts it. How fuck this platform is, man. Fix it. How hard can it be to fix it? It worked a few years ago. Just do that again. Twitch. What's going on? I know I'm oversimplifying probably a very complex thing.
Who goes there?
I do. The master of headbutts. I just wanted to use it. I enjoy that move so much. Probably gonna end up in a boss fight and be pissed off that I used it, but I like it. Look at this guy. Is he attacking me? There it is. I was trying to bait that out. Fucked it up. I wonder if just getting raided boosts your channel up in suggestions. I mean, maybe it's just like interaction stuff, you know? It was fucked when they changed the mobile app. Yeah, they fucked everything up. They've ruined, it's absolutely fucking fucked everyone over. Everything they've done. And unless you're like a big dick fucking super streamer, sociopath, psycho, pure lawful evil, multi-millionaire, you're done. They YouTube animators do everyone else. Maybe I was meant to go in the Cave of Wonders. I'm too stupid to figure out how to raid. I explained it, didn't I? That's why I explained it. You go onto your own channel and then you type in your own chat room /raid space Brad Woto. I wish they wouldn't feel the need to make that sound. Oh, you're so proud of your little friends, are you, you horse? Well, look, I got friends too. You dickhead. I got friends too. Where are they? Where are my friends? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Guys, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where did this other little guy go? Some other little knobhead came in and stabbed me in the back. That him?
Your red is mine by the sage's order.
Your red is mine by the sage's order, me lord. Let me tell you something. Do you mind if I have another bowl of porridge? I know I've already had one, but me lord, my family's been working really hard this work in the fields this week, sir. Me lord, if you don't mind.
It didn't work again. I tried to stun him in the air. I do enjoy the Skaven in this game though. I like that they kind of laugh and make... They always sound like they're smiling. Surprisingly annoying. Hi Nuerg, thank you so much for the cold hard cash. He did it, Moonfish did it. We're all really proud of you, Moon. Oh my guys. Aren't we? Another one, yep. Dude. Trying to open chests with triangle. Every time. Because it's triangle in Final Fantasy VII. It's so annoying switching between two games. And your hands move quicker than your brain. My hands move on instinct. I didn't kill him. My training did. My mastery of Kung Fu and the stick that I hold is what killed him. Not guilty, Your Honor. Everyone in the courtroom. A tiny piece of gold and a small piece of gold is what I got from that. I know my head covers the exact area that stuff comes up.
We rise again.
Hello.
You're meddling and shaking.
Sometimes they are West Country for some reason. We rise again, we will. I tell you that, we're gonna do that, we are. We're gonna rise up again. And then sometimes, for some reason, they're from London. Pick a locale, god damn it. Make all the rats be from London and make all the horses be from West Country or something. What's gonna jump on me in here? There he is. I've played too many fucking video games at this point in my bloody life, son. You think I'm gonna fall for your tricks? Your shit? Well, I ain't. I bloody ain't. You will be frozen in midair for what you have done to me. And then smacked back down to the ground. That's the rock bottom, baby. If you smell. Oh, I have got the rock bottom. I haven't used it yet, have I? Turn to stone. I am rock. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Is Is that even it? Is that the rock? Banana, banana. Run past this horse real quick and kill this guy so he doesn't get annoying. Oh, never mind. Bunsen, we will kill the bones horse. First we must heal, we are in trouble. Oh. He's very lucky that I am healing in time. Yeah, this is the same problem with Sekiro and sometimes the Souls games, in that it's designed for like one-on-one fighting, and as soon as they put 2 in, it becomes a different game because you can't learn the moveset because they stagger their moves. I don't mind it, but it does. I feel like it's a bit of a mechanical problem with games where you're designed to dodge and parry on specific timings against singular enemies, and then they put in 2 different enemies. You're just fucked, aren't you? If you smell what the Rock is cooking, I think you mean Stone Cold Steve Austin. Was that Stone Cold's theme? Yeah, you're right. Let the Rock's theme go. Why can't I hear it in my brain? The original. Bad, so shit. So much worse than Stone Cold. Dog shit entrance. Anything else up here before I move along? Move along like I know you do. The poo from Jurassic Park that the Triceratops leaves behind. The poo from Jurassic Park. The Triceratops poo. Are you a wrestling fan? No. No, I'm not, but I watched a lot of it growing up. Late 90s, early 2000s maybe. Really just 90s wrestling. I have a twin brother, and my twin brother watched, and still I think continues to watch, a lot of wrestling stuff. He was like well into it. And back in the 90s, there was only one television set per household. There was no internet. You couldn't just watch what you wanted to watch on your phone. There were no phones. You just watched what whoever the other person was watching. So I watched a lot of wrestling because he would record Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever on a videotape, because it would be on at like 3 a.m. for us over here. And then the next day he'd watch it, and I'd just be sat there watching it as well, and he'd be like,
and that is X-Pac, and he is dating China, and they will come out and they're gonna do, the thing is, what they don't realize is that Triple H has actually secretly been working with Vince McMahon to impregnate,
and you're like, okay. Who? What? And then someone jumps off the top of a Hell in a Cell, and I would actually be interested.
And did you know he actually broke his spine here for real? But he carried on wrestling.
Okay. You say so.
You shall meet your end here and now.
Yeah, watch this then. Watch this then. Watch this. You like that? Fucking dickhead. Watch this then. Watch this. Now I'm a fire dog. You like that? You like that? Huh? Do you think you got magic? You got Magic the Gathering? You ain't got Magic the Gathering right there. You ain't got nothing, baby. You ain't got shit. I ain't even got any mana, and I'm still defeating you. Ow. 'Cause you know what? You can smell the rock is cooking. Bum bananum bananum. The worst intro. That one's dead. The important one. Come on, get them both. Pyam, 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 pyam. It's a different song. It's in my head. To be honest, the era of WWE that I did watch was so good. The Stone Cold, Triple H, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon. I know they're all still in it and shit, but when they were like properly popping off. What was the Generation X? The Generation X shit. Oh fuck, it's gonna kill me. Oh thank God I'm immune during this. Logan Paul is better than any of them in their prime. I need you to apologize for saying that and promise me you were joking. Honestly, we should just ban those words on this channel. You know he means it though. You know he said that, but now he's like, oh no. I can't let them find out. Me in school, if anyone ever found out I was watching Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm kidding. Why would I watch that? It's like a cartoon or something for children. I would never watch that. That's for completely different types of people than the type of person that I am, deep down. No, I like football and women's breasts. I don't like Logan Paul and wrestling. I don't drink Prime Energy every single day and support my favorite YouTuber, sociopath Logan Paul. I would never say such a thing and mean it. I'm clearly just saying it for jokes among friends to earn points among peers. Pranav right now, absolutely sweating. Absolutely fucking loves tuning in. Couldn't be more excited to see Logan Paul entering the ring every week. I don't really know what level Logan Paul's at. I've not seen anything about wrestling in so long. I saw the like Rey Mysterio thing. Was it even Rey Mysterio or the other Mysterio? There was a thing where he like caught him or whatever, and everyone was like, wow, he saved his life. And Rey Mysterio was like, no, he didn't. Rey Mysterio was like, I've been doing this for 150 years. That's just how it's done. I would have been fine. Oh, Sarab, the #1 most fucking accidentally came out as the #1 Logan Paul wrestling fan. He's really good in the ring. He's actually very good at what, as a wrestler, the fact of the matter is his athletic skill is actually very comparable to that of prime Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I would say even at times, you know, he goes beyond that. He's a professional wrestler and also is sitting there eating the Lunchleys. Like Sarab right now, eating Lunchleys and drinking Prime. Actually, the thing with the fact of the matter is that Logan Paul is actually athletically a very good professional wrestler, and I wouldn't go so far as to say he's my favorite, but he is in my top 1. Sarab, look, guys, do not ever admit to me that you in any way respect or like Logan Paul on any level. Please. Beg of you. Just leave it untyped. Please leave it untyped. Because you're forcing me to lose respect for you, and I don't want to do that. I like a lot of you in here. Not all of you. Some of you. Some of you could honestly die in the street, and I couldn't care less. Oh, sometimes I say things and I just don't wish. I wish I'd never said it. That's not true. But You are forcing me. You're forcing my hand by saying stuff like that. What choice do I have but to lose respect for you? Manually lose respect. I wish there was a thing on the other side of this wall. I guess we can risk it because it's not actually Dark Souls. I'm so trained by those fucking Souls games to not die. But in this, it doesn't matter. Just carry on. Keep playing. If you die, you die. If you die. What the fuck did I come back to? Just everyone glazing Logan Paul for some reason. All of a sudden. Because I accidentally mentioned wrestling. And the horrible Venn diagram crossover of Logan Paul fans and wrestling fans suddenly started speaking. Pranav and Sarab. And the 5 people who know better. I know you're out there. I know there's a few of you in here like, I won't type anything. I've learned my lesson before, actually. Even as sitting there, I'm not actually going to type my opinion of Logan Paul into Brad's chat room. Logan Paul poster on the wall behind them during this scene. What's this? Luagia fragrant vine. Oh, a fragrant vine. I think that's a special little useful thing, isn't it? Ms. Doge. Oh god, guys. I mean, why would you know any better? Why would you know any better? It's all good. Is he good in the ring, or do they script it so that he looks good? It's a bit of both, isn't it? That's the thing with wrestling that's so weird. Is that you actually have to be quite you have to be a pretty legit athlete. I genuinely believe them because they love saying it. And I feel them. I understand how stressful it must be to be a professional wrestler and go out there wrestling every night. So hard to do. You have to be physically big. You have to be strong. You've got to, you actually, you know, it's not like, even though it's scripted, it's not like when they jump on each other and they turn them around in the air and stuff, like they aren't doing that. And some of that is improvised, right? They just do it on the spot. They're just whispering in each other's ear like, I'm going to jump on your fucking neck. It's impressive. It is. But people who just go, well, wrestling's fake, they fucking reduce so much of the effort that those guys put in to, oh, it's all scripted, so that means everything they're doing, they're not doing. No, dude. Yeah, ballet is scripted, doesn't make it easy. I completely understand that side of wrestling. Again, I'm not like a big wrestling fan. I watched it when I was younger because my cousin did. What the fuck is this in my pocket? Oh, it's a thing for a prescription. That was so confusing to look at. I thought it was a receipt. So, like, it must be so annoying when you're them and everyone just reduces it down to, well, it's fake, isn't it? It's not even real. Like, well, it kind of is real. You know? It sort of is pretty fucking real, to be fair. Which one of these did I put points in? What is might in the game, guys? Each talent level slightly reduces might decay. Maximum might recovery speed. Is that the thing that you need to transform? That means. I'm gonna make my duplicate stronger. I enjoy being Naruto. How's the game? I like it. It's good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's much easier than Souls games. It is still fun. Did you watch Heels? No, I probably will watch that though. It's also got I mean, Stephen ML though, dude. Every interview I see with Stephen ML. I mean, God. Oh, it kills me. Just don't let him do any more interviews. Stop it. Just don't let him. Don't let him do a podcast. Don't let him do it. I liked him as Arrow. I enjoyed the first season of Arrow was fucking brilliant. He was going around snapping people's necks and shit. You remember? It was great. But fuck my life, dude. He was out there during fucking COVID, like, well, forget it. It's all bullshit. How is the game? I just answered you. How are you going to come out here and ask me a question, and then I answer it, and then you don't listen? Go back in the VOD. Learn your place. You can go back in the VOD and find your answer. And take the rest of the day to scrub through the last hour and 17 minutes and 53 seconds. But dude, he did this fucking interview recently where I went to pee. Well, you've still got to do what I told you to do. You've still got to go back in the VOD and get your answer. All right? Ew, my recommended. Look. My recommended on YouTube page. Jesus fucking Christ. It's listening, bro. Look at that. I've not watched anything about wrestling at all. Why does this era of WWE feel so much better? What do you reckon? It's the era that we were just talking about? Everything's listening, bro. I hate it so much.
1, 2, is this on?
In 2024, the WWE is in the midst of a renaissance era, with a hot product that hasn't been this good or popular since the early 2000s. For this video, we want to highlight how and why this is. From the groundwork that was laid in the years prior,
Problem
to
is
the
I've clicked
changes
this
of
now, so it's gonna
leadership
come
and
up.
the acquisition of top talent.
I do want to watch that Vince McMahon documentary where he where it just fucking ruins his life. He seems like such an asshole. He's definitely pure fucking lawful evil. You find out he's like a Ventru vampire and you're like, yeah, 100%.
Of all, the complete 180 fans have witnessed when it comes to creative and overall presentation.
A lot of people have called this, oh, the
Sociopath. Just one of the worst people on the planet, I absolutely guarantee it. Let me see if I can find it. So Stephen ML was doing Stephen ML, Green Arrow, Peacemaker, an interview, and they were talking about the that show Heels, and so I was like, oh, I think I'll watch that because I think the show looks pretty decent. You know, I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but I could watch that show for sure. I quite like Stephen Amell as an actor, but dude, sometimes he says he's like anti-vax. He's 100% votes Trump. You know, like he's one of those guys, and it's like, okay, I guess I don't care. Whatever. Separate the art from the artist. It's like sometimes people are going to vote for Trump. It's all good. And then he did this interview with this guy where he's talking about Peacemaker, that John Cena show, where he thinks
John Cena took a shot at you, or I guess more fair, Peacemaker took a shot at Arrow.
Yeah. That was a little unnecessary. I didn't fucking appreciate that at all.
I mean, so first of all, so angry. Relax. Nothing should ever make you this angry. Already the most red flag thing for me when I see someone that angry instantly about some bullshit like this. Red flag.
It was crude.
And by the way, I don't know if they. Okay, I'm just gonna come right out and say this.
So been thinking about it every night before he falls asleep.
There was such
since Peacemaker came out. This is brand new. This came out a month ago. He's been thinking about it every single day for 2 years. When did Peacemaker come out? 8 years ago.
Between the movies and between Peacemaker a little bit, like our show was kind of treated like shit.
Okay, first of all, no, it wasn't. Your show started out so good, and then they watered it down and watered it down and watered it down with the whole Arrowverse stuff. I mean, I didn't even see the end of it. But honestly, people liked it. Everyone that I know generally liked the Arrow, especially the early seasons. and then you CW'd the fuck out of it. What are you talking about?
Right? Like, I get it. We're on the CW. I get it. It's TV. But
So
I also
angry.
get the fact that, you know, when people think about the most recent iteration of DC, okay, they don't think about the Snyder Cut. They think about the Arrowverse. And we got crapped on for years and years and years. And this just seemed excessive. Like, again, I'm not actually mad.
Oh,
but
so
like,
mad, dude. The maddest I've ever seen a human being. So, the angriest person I have ever seen in my life.
just remember hearing that, and I just being like, fuck those guys. Like, seriously, like, I'm up here, I'm working just as hard as anyone else. You know how hard it is to play a superhero with no
one said any
superpowers
of this to him.
for 23
Yeah,
episodes?
none of this, by the way, comes. It's just, by the
Episodes
way,
a
we're
year?
going to watch the clip in a second. I think I can watch the clip on stream. I can't remember what Peacemaker says. There are points in Peacemaker that are just so not safe for work, but
It's really, really, really hard.
I believe you. It's okay. Relax.
And like, I'm not looking for a prize, but like, maybe don't shit on our show.
Okay.
We might have to cut this out of the podcast.
So unbelievably
No, it's-
furious.
it's like
Well, you
Crosses
hit
his arms.
back at John Cena. You said, hey, I've been
I
too
did.
busy showing Cena what professional wrestling should actually look like on TV. I thought that was a,
No,
a
you know
nice
what though?
touch.
I mean, I've met John a handful of times. There couldn't be like a nicer, more
Okay, so angry. John Cena follows me on Twitter, by the way. Did you know that, chat? You don't believe me? All of you wrestling fans? Check this out. Check this out. John Cena follows me. Why? I could DM him. Be like, yeah, well, you know that whole Green Arrow thing? So, the thing here, I can just show this image. They're talking about the in-universe Green Arrow, right? And he's like, Green Arrow, because they attack all the different people. In Peacemaker, he's like, the point of Peacemaker is he fucking hates all the other superheroes, doesn't he? And he's like, Batman's a fucking loser. Superman's a twink. You know, he just says all this shit about him. And he says Green Arrow goes to brony conventions. That's it. That's all he says. Because Stephen Amell goes to brony conventions. Dude, so triggered about it. Also, he's talking about his in-world Green Arrow, not Green Arrow the show. Took it so personally, thinks they're talking about Green Arrow the show. Talking about Peacemaker's in-world Green Arrow, that Oliver Queen. Second of all, just a little joke. Oh yeah, Stephen Amell on that meme. Stephen Amell.
Do you know how hard it is to run a show, to be on a show, and the Arrowverse gets...
Dude, oh my god, don't let him do interviews, bro. And then there's the other one where he was like he said the most anti-vax shit of all time or whatever. You shouldn't let this man say shit in conventions. Oh, it was the strike. It wasn't the vax. It was the strike. He was like, fuck this strike. And he got in so much trouble. Do you remember the writer's strike? And everyone was like, yeah, 100% we should pay people. Remember when everyone was like, we should pay people? And Stephen Amell was like, no, fuck them. I reckon he's probably anti-vax and shit as well, you know. Maybe he's not. Who knows? I don't know, dude. But dude, he was so angry. It's unbelievable how angry he got about that. About a comment in the show Peacemaker, where the character Peacemaker is taking the piss out of the character Green Arrow. Stephen Amell took it so personally about his entire TV show, which was good. And everyone likes. Relax. I can headbutt him off the thing. I'm more pissed they're shitting on brony conventions. I mean, I don't think they are, really. Again, it's Peacemaker. He's meant to be an asshole. They're not shitting on anything. If Peacemaker says you're a piece of shit, it probably means you're a good person. Peacemaker hates Superman. You know, just didn't understand anything about what was being said. This is the problem with people who take everything so personally. They literally cannot understand context or anything outside of just what they perceive it to be. Relax. Oh, there was nothing on the page? Jesus Christ, Whack. I remember when Whack wouldn't even look at memes. He wouldn't even look at memes, and now he sends me maybe 10 TikToks a day. This guy. I knew it'd get you eventually. I knew if I just kept dragging you into the fucking 21st century, you'd catch up. Yeah, I know. Oh, poor Whack Stephen. Poor sweet Whack Stephen. Arrow was good though. That first season of Arrow, where he was just brutal as shit. Oh, fuck me, this is the real boss. You know what? Shadow clones. I have no idea which one is me. He does. He knows which one is me. 1 HP in a dream, baby. Let's go. We have the same moveset. Oh my god, that hurts him so badly. Oh, baby. That was absolutely beautiful. He wasn't a real boss.
I shouldn't have. With all my skills, I failed.
He was a spirit all along. Nothing more. Nothing less. Need to remember there's another way to go back up that hill. The fuck is that? I hate shit just hanging down. Oh, it's a bat. Running up that hill. Why are you singing that? What did I say? Remember when that was like the only song in the world because it was in that one episode of Stranger Things? And she was floating up in the air. Like that KSI video. You're running on that hill. And something about something else. Actually, that interrupts his thing. Genuinely an effective way to kill those guys. But it feels cheap. Glazed reliquary. That's oh, so many good jokes went through my brain, but all of the people that it was about, I would get in trouble. Can't say nothing these days, nothing at all. Take a look around. Take a look around. It's Limp Bizkit fucking up your town. And you download on the shockwaves for all the ladies in the game to get your groove on. Is that even the words? Because maybe I'm just a little fucked up. Life's like a little fucked up. Generation X, Generation Strange. So don't even shine through your window pane. Is this where we fought the stone guy? It is. So go ahead and talk shit. Talk shit about me. You go ahead and talk shit about my generation. To be fair, honestly, Limp Bizkit, that one album, banger. It is. You can't argue with it at this point. For a little while there, it was cringe, but no longer. It is cringe no longer. Be free. Listen to that one album. Whatever it was called. Nookie? No. Chocolate. Flavored water. Hot dog. Starfish. Chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water. Got it before you typed it. I got it before you typed it. You're typing it. You can stop. I beat you to it. You suck. I win. Is there not another way through up here? It's like some of these areas just feel like such a weird waste of time. And I don't trust it. You run all that way and there's nothing at the end of it. It feels like you missed a turning, you know? User error. What are we on next? What other games have come out? Has there been any good games? What's everyone been playing? I haven't seen shit lately. I'm so out of touch. You're out of touch. You're out of line. Oh fuck, I've outgrown this little knob. Go away. Oh, this was the other way. Never mind. Off the grid. Never heard of it. What's that? Still chasing me? Oh yeah, Silent Hill. Yeah, maybe we should do that after this. How long is it? Is it like those Resident Evil games that are like $60? Oh, this isn't a way. I thought this was a way. You pay $60 for a Resident Evil remake and it's a 45-minute game. Where do I go then? I'm lost. Where was the... I said there was another route to look at, but I can't remember. It must have been down here somewhere. I can run along real quick. I can just get over that other bridge. Don't mind me. Just passing... I said don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Guys, don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Yeah, don't worry. It's all good. I'm just passing through. Guys, don't mind me. 17 to 22. That's a nice amount of time for the stream. I'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Crime scene cleaner. There's no fucking way in hell any of you are going to watch me play that. If you lot won't even watch me play this. No hope for viewers on that one. Rimworld? There's not a new DLC. What one's the newer one? The one that came out 6 months ago. Oh yeah, the Cave of Wonders. Of course. We're here. Anomaly? Yeah, we played that ages ago. Did I get to do any of the anomaly stuff? Nope. The man who lives inside of a pot. He was but a man who lived inside of a pot. Until one day, when Black Myth Wukong showed up. And he was forced to attack Black Myth Wukong. But he was crushed. A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead, as in the movie? A Quiet Place? Yeah, I got friends too. Check this out. You know what? What are these? The Darrow. Wow, they absolutely annihilated me. I wasn't even looking. What are they? Oh, they're just like, they're literally just underground rat people. Zoochosis, if you're looking for scary games for Halloween. I'm going to be honest with you, JJ. I ain't touching a single game that you suggest. I'm especially not touching a game called Zoochosis. And deep down, you know this to be true. JJ, what's your favorite movie of all time? It's pronounced Zoochosis, actually. You've got to get me in here. Would you like horror games, though? I'm just asking what games are popular. What's the popular game that all the popular girls are playing? And you've come up with fucking Zoochosis. Oh yeah, play Balatro. Absolutely guaranteed to destroy my channel permanently. I joined this stream randomly and you seem familiar. Where would I know you from? I mean, lying so much, lying. 100% knows exactly where he knows me from. Fully knows me where he knows. Been here for 20 minutes, scrolled down, looked on the FAQ, you know. Did this, came in, been watching for ages. Knows exactly where he knows me from. Scrolled down, had a little look, still read this, and then came back up and went, I've joined the stream completely at random and did not arrive. Wow. Wait a minute. Lying through his teeth. 100% of the time that people say that to me, it is a lie. 100% of the time. And then I do this to them and they go, oh wait, I've just remembered and figured it out for the first time today. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I've just figured it out in this sudden moment, all of a sudden, just then. In this singular moment right now. Wait a second. I think I've figured it out. And it's just suddenly, by pure chance, in this moment, come back to me all of a sudden right now and not all, as soon as I looked at the thing and saw it and figured it out before. Dude, lying so much every time. Every single time. Every single time it has ever happened to me. And do you know how I know? Because I've been doing this. Streaming. For almost 10 years. And I, and many others who are in this channel, have been here every time it's happened. I genuinely did not know, lying. I was literally looking for people playing this game. I believe you. I believe that you randomly joined. I just do not believe for a second that you did the thing where you're like, I feel as though perhaps I recognize this person from somewhere. It's the second part that you're lying about, because you're doubling down on the first part that you're not lying about. And we all know you're lying. I'm being accused of crimes. How can I prove my innocence? You never ever can. You just have to admit that you knew, you just felt awkward asking about it. Because sometimes people feel awkward asking about it. And I like to make them feel awkward asking about it, even though I don't give a shit. It's so funny because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you come in here and you go, hey Brad, here's some questions I have about PewDiePie. Instantly, everyone hates you. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't care. But everyone in the channel hates you for it. But if you come in and you go, wait a second. Wait a minute. I feel as though perhaps I know you from somewhere, but I can't quite figure out where it is that I could possibly have recognized you. Everyone is like, God damn it. So it doesn't matter. You're fucked either way. Enjoy the position that you find yourself in. And good luck with the rest of your day. Ooh, heavy smash damage. And also, if you're ever not sure, remember I'm always right, because I've never been wrong in my entire life. After using the gourd, the next rock solid costs no mana. I'll never remember that. I think a lot of people think that I absolutely fucking cannot stand, like, PewDiePie fans and PewDiePie questions and stuff. And you guys always fuck this up in the chat room as well, because someone random will come in and be like, hey, how was it working for PewDiePie, you know? And they just want to know. It's fine. It makes sense. Why would you know me for anything I've done when I was part of a thing that was so unbelievably larger than anything I've ever been known for? But people always think that, like, it annoys me or I hate them or whatever. And it's, again, a huge misunderstanding. I don't get annoyed by people asking me about that kind of thing. it's just annoying because it's always the same like 4 questions. And when you've spent 5 years answering the same 4 questions 100 times a day, you go crazy. You know, it's not the person. It's not like it's not like it's like a touchy subject for me or anything. It's just that it's like it makes you feel crazy to answer the same question over and over and over and over again. Obviously, for the people coming in, they think they're the first person ever to have said the question, and for them, you know, it just is nothing. But for you, you're being asked the same question again, and you feel fucking nuts. Also, there's a lot of people, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if this is just because, you know, the audience for someone on the scale of PewDiePie, the audience is just so vast that the amount of people that watch it is so different that I've noticed a pattern in the people that come in and ask lots of questions like that, or will like spam memes about like, you know, like a PewDiePie meme or something like that, which might be a meme that I made, you know, in 2016 or something like that. I've noticed a trend and a common pattern among lots of people, not all, but lots, to be honest at this point, a majority, in that those people are fucking annoying. And that gets misconstrued with, again, Brad hates PewDiePie fans and Brad hates talking about the PewDiePie stuff. No, that's not the case at all. But there is just, for some reason, an unbelievably large amount of annoying people that seem to come from that audience. And I think it's probably just that it's just so vast. The audience is enormous. I know how big that audience is because I was involved in that channel for so long. I know exactly what's going on, but like, it is weird how like people that come in here and they just want to ask about stuff to do with PewDiePie. If you came in and just asked me some questions about PewDiePie like a normal human being and didn't like do the weird thing where you're just trying to, you know, like you're trying to sort of worm your way in and be weird about it, or you're like, you don't realize that the opening question or the opening statement or meme or joke is like a thing that has been said to me 1,000 times that day already. You don't know that. I would do exactly the same thing were I you, and I just knew you from one thing that, you know, you were associated with. But for me, I'm like, dude, you know, how many times must one be submitted to the same fucking jokes? And it's like, they're so old as well, because for me, you know, some people just watched the video for the first time today, but I made it 6 years ago. Who's saying this? You're gonna drop down on me? So like, it is funny how people misunderstand that. But I also do rip the piss out of a lot of people that come in here. And
It's you again.
I get why you would think that about me, but it isn't the case. I'm perfectly happy to talk about it. But no one has any interesting or original questions anymore because they've all been asked so many times. And very rarely does anyone actually care. They just want to know. They just want to know like the same few things. Which is why I have the FAQ thing on the channel, where 2 of them are PewDiePie-based questions. You know, like, were you PewDiePie's editor? So there was your question, Legend of Chris. Yes. Why did you stop editing? Because he was jealous that my Minecraft house was better. And the rest of them, I'm always just surprised that people still care as well. Because it's been so long. For me, I stopped working for that channel in 2019. It was half a decade ago.
What say you, brave one?
So it's been so long since I've done anything to that channel. I'm surprised that anyone gives a shit or remembers me, or, you know, even people that come in and are nice and just complimentary and just being, you know, just talking about it. I'm genuinely surprised that they give a fuck after all this time. Oh, these are the permanent buff things. Look at that. Okay. Are they permanent? They are, aren't they? Yeah. Fuck. Do not forget this man later. What man? Who? The Legend of Chris. It's crazy how long it's been, yeah. I'll never believe you, Chris. Chris, I'll never believe you. And the problem isn't you. Even if you're telling the truth, you can blame those 1,000 people that came before you that did this to me. I'm unfortunately a broken man who's suffered I've suffered 999 cuts, and then you came in and did the 1,000th without realizing, thinking like, there's no way this could kill a man. It's a tiny little paper cut, on the side of his calf. That's not going to kill someone. And little did you know, it was cut 1,000. Can I just make these and they're permanent then? So how much money do I have though? I don't see how much money I have. The will to buy one is 540. And I need the mind core. And I've got 8 of those. Right. So it is a little more limited. I thought I was just going to be able to buy everything with will. I was going to go around farming. Your editing skills will always be remembered. I know for a fact that Pranav was a PewDiePie fan from the day one he came in. Actually, let me double check what the first thing Pranav ever said was before I say this. Pranav, the first thing Pranav ever said in this channel in 2020 was "Hello, sexy." Okay. Never mentioned a single thing about PewDiePie. But do you know how I know Pranav is a PewDiePie fan? Indian. 100% of India PewDiePie fans because of the T-Series thing, right? Potentially. There's such a massive fan base from that country. It's wild. Is The Matrix still your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie, anime. I have a favorite game. But everyone always asks that. It's another one where everyone always asks, right? And it's just a getting to know you question that makes complete sense. What's your favorite band? What music do you listen to? Everyone asks these questions to get to know one another. But when you answer them a lot, you feel crazy. Even if you're happy to answer. I'm not the type of person that... I've watched streamers answer the same question over and over and over again throughout their stream. If you watch a streamer... I remember watching a stream, I think it was like Man vs. Game or something. I think it was him I was watching once. And he was streaming years ago. And something had happened. It was like a game came out or, some social thing had happened, a movie or something like that, For example, we'll just say The Matrix just released. Obviously, it wasn't The Matrix, but for example's sake. And everyone was coming in and saying, hey, what do you think about The Matrix? Did you see The Matrix? What do you think about it? I don't know what it was. And he just, every single time someone asked the question, he would go, yeah, I watched it last night. I really enjoyed it. I liked this about it. I liked that about it. I liked this about it. And then he'd carry on talking about something. And then 3 chats later, like literally 3 lines later, someone would go, hey, did you watch The Matrix? Because they've just come in. They just wandered into the stream for the first time. They don't realize someone just said the same question. He just answered it. And they were like, yeah, did you watch The Matrix yet? What did you think about it? He was like, yeah, I watched it last night. It was really good. I enjoyed this element and I liked that element. And then he carried on talking about something for 1 minute. And then someone else came in and was like, did you watch The Matrix last night? And he was like, yeah, I watched it last night. And it was really good. I liked this element. I liked that element. Dude, I was so impressed. I realized how much of an asshole I was in that moment. Because I was like, dude, I can't do that. And it's kind of part of my job. But also, people think that you're supposed to do all this stuff as a streamer. But really, you don't actually have to do any of this shit. I don't have to thank subs. It's just that that's what's done. But it isn't a rule. That's not what streaming is. I could just be doing anything. So you get caught in this kind of like thing. But I was like, dude, he just kept doing it. And it didn't annoy him at all. Whereas I feel fucking crazy when I do that. I've seen so many streamers do it. I mean, there's a good chance if you're watching another streamer, they're probably a better person than me. I'm a piece of shit. I'm all broken inside my brain. And there's something about repeating myself over and over again that personally makes me feel fucking nuts. And I can do it to a degree. And honestly, I would say I've softened. I think I'm way more chill than I used to be as a streamer and a human being. A lot of you have been around for several years now, and I think I'm just so much more chilled out than I used to be. But like, not that I'm like actively trying to be an asshole or anything like that, but I realized that, I mean, there are streamers out there who will just answer the same question over and over and over again. If Man vs. Game had been, I wonder where he is, by the way. What happened to him? Where did he go? Buttered sausage. If Man vs. Game had edited for PewDiePie and people came in for the next 5 years and asked him the same 3 questions, he would just still be answering them and be completely fine with it. But I feel fucking crazy. And it's not just like PewDiePie questions. That's just like what we're using as an example. But even if I had watched The Matrix and you guys kept coming in, you're just excited for me. Hey, we know you like The Matrix. Did you watch that new Matrix movie? What do you think about it? What's your opinion on it? And I know that it's like, it's nice to have people interested in stuff that they know I'm interested in. But I already answered that question earlier on. Yeah, you were busy. You got a 4-year-old. You know, you were at work. You were in a different country. You weren't awake. And you're just coming in and tuning in now. And there's 2 parts of my brain that partition immediately. There's the part that's like, I'm so grateful that any of you are watching this and interested in anything I have to say. Genuinely, I'm so grateful. I can't believe that any of you in any way find this entertaining. I legitimately cannot believe it. I am stunned that anything I do ever, when I'm fucking around here being an arsehole, whether I'm genuinely trying to put out something creative on like Table Story, or even like going back years, originally being a YouTuber before any of the PewDiePie stuff, even the PewDiePie things that people enjoyed that I did, I'm always stunned because I'm just like, wow. I think I'm the most boring and uninteresting person on the planet. And I'm just, you know, there are nice people out there, and I'm an asshole. I think I'm a worse asshole than I probably am, but still. And you know, that part of my brain is like, wow, I can't believe this person is so interested in my opinion of The Matrix. They know that I like The Matrix. They've come in. They know there's this new movie. They've associated with. They thought of me. This complete stranger on the other side of the world has thought of me and is like, hey man, I know you like The Matrix, and I'm excited about The Matrix too. Did you watch The Matrix? It came out last night. And what comes out of my mouth is, oh my god, how many times do I have to answer this fucking question? Because I'm so broken. And I've answered the question 85 times and it feels like water torture. It feels like you've dripped a drip on my head 85 times because I've answered the same question so many times. And it's such a weird thing because I have answered the same question 85 times in the first hour of the stream. And I've endlessly answered the same things, the same questions over the years. And predominantly when you're attached to something like a big YouTube channel that is just so vast, so much bigger of a thing than you are and anything you've ever done and probably will ever do, obviously lots of people will obviously endlessly question me about it. But when you've answered those questions so many times, it makes me feel fucking crazy. And again, it isn't like I personally dislike talking about it or I get like triggered out or annoyed by it or anything like that. It's just like I fucking hate answering the same question over and over again. But to hold everyone on the planet to be like, why don't you go back onto a VOD that I did in 2018 and watch that VOD where I answered this question 6 times is insane. And it's just a rough place to be because it's just a personal preference of mine to not want to have to constantly be answering the same questions over and over and over again. But also you end up in a position where obviously people are different. It's just an open forum. It's just an enormous chat room. Anyone could come in here at any point from anywhere and go, oh, it's the dude from the thing. And that's it. It makes complete sense. There's no real way for me to get around it. And I guess I'm not as nice of a person as some of the other streamers who it just doesn't annoy them after answering the same questions endlessly. I wish I was a better person, but you know, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had a bigger dick. I wish I had $1 million. I wish I wasn't traumatized as a child and broken mentally. Which is probably the reason that all of this ever happens. Maybe if I'd had a father who taught me to be nice to people, instead of being brought up feral and having to learn everything in my 30s, learn how to be a human being in my 30s. Meanwhile, everyone else has already learned how to say please and thank you, and I had to teach my fucking self. Just living my life, going through that. I genuinely did not say fucking please and thank you for stuff. No one taught me. I just thought it was a thing that people said, like, you know, like how everyone says Jesus Christ when they exclaim something, but they're not actually religious. And then I found out that if you don't say please and thank you, people actually hate you. And I was like, oh, I've never said it. I didn't think it meant anything. I just thought they were words, and people that say words are liars. What do you mean people that say words are liars? It's just that everyone in my entire life that I've ever loved has betrayed me at some point. And they told me they loved me and that they would look after me and that I would be fine. And ultimately, they were all wrong. Words aren't real. And I don't trust words. So please and thank you means nothing to me. But the way that you were brought up means that please and thank you means something important to you. So I have to learn that. I think this is why people think I'm neurodivergent, when actually I'm just feral and traumatized. I watched a video of this guy yesterday who was like talking to his wife. It's like a TikTok channel where the guy is like autistic and the wife is not. And she asks him questions and she was like, what do you feel like when people cry? If anyone saw that TikTok. And he was like, I hate it. I hate it so much. And it's not that I don't feel bad for them, and it's not that I don't feel how they feel. It's just I just cannot handle what the social response is supposed to be. Because I don't understand that, you know, there's an element to this where I understand that socially I'm supposed to like be nice to them or hug them. But it's not what I naturally want to do. And she was like, what do you naturally want to do? And he was like, I would naturally just walk away. I would walk away and do something else. They're crying and now I'm over here. But obviously it would be viewed as like the coldest thing. Even though I feel for them and I understand how they feel, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's how I feel about please and thank you. Luckily not crying. If someone's crying, I'm like, oh my God, we must save them. And then I make people cry every single day by being mean to them on the internet. Stand up and walk away. Stand up and walk away. Close the website. You accused me of heinous crimes. I didn't think you were being shitty. I think you gave reasonable reactions for the 20 or 30 minutes you've been watching this for. I mean, I try and... The good thing... I feel like, Chris, to be honest, you get it. I think a lot of people misunderstand my sense of humor as well. I'm very rarely being, like, legitimately serious on this channel. You know, even sometimes I will present something as serious and then, but really I'm just joking. It's almost always, there's a joke in there somewhere that I'm trying to make. When you're just streaming like this to just everyone, most people don't understand what I'm doing a lot of the time. I honestly think that for some of you, the stream, you like understand my sense of humor and, you know, we're probably similar people, and that's why you watch the stream. You have a similar outlook on life, or you watch the same TV shows, or you like D&D, or, you know, I don't know what. We play the same games, or I have the same kind of opinions on life, or we have the same mental health issues. You know, there's a lot of people from different walks of life. But I think there are those people, and the people who understand my sense of humor and stuff as well. And then there are the people who I genuinely, there must be people that just watch me like I'm an attraction in a zoo. And they're just like, this guy's fucking insane. And you're just watching me like a creature, like an alien. Like we caught this alien. Hey, check it out. We caught an alien. Yeah. No, we've put him in this room and we've set up a camera and we make him play video games and then just see what he says about stuff. It's fucking wild. Check him out. He's going to say some mad shit in a second. It's 100% how Whack watches the stream. And then there's a distressingly large percentage of you that genuinely have fucking no idea what I'm saying, but think you do. Genuinely have no idea what joke I'm making, but think you do. Genuinely think that you understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about ideologies and like how I feel about political issues or social issues, and you think that the jokes that I'm making about like women are awful, you know, and you think there are so many of you that think I'm being serious. There's so many of you that have no idea that literally 95% of the time I'm being sarcastic and silly, that it's frightening. Now, a lot of the time, I fully get why you wouldn't understand my sarcasm, because I present shit and I don't say I'm joking. I never say I'm fucking joking. I'll say something that I completely don't mean. I'll say it straight-faced in just a normal voice like I'm speaking right now, and I'll present it to you like that. I will never mention that I was joking. I won't laugh about it. I won't do anything. I'll just say it and it will go out there and it looks like I presented it as a fact, but I say it with the complete certainty in my brain that you understand that I'm joking, because what I just said was insane and also does not align with anything I fucking ever have said in any serious moment about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. But there are so many of you that will come back 6 months later and be like, yeah, dude, I mean, the thing is, I completely agree with you about that thing about women. And I'm like, huh? When the fuck did I say that? I don't believe that. What? And then I'm like, oh my God, so many of them don't understand a fucking word I'm saying. I'm just sitting here all day yapping away, and they haven't understood anything, any of my points, where I'm coming from. Dude, it is horrible. And it is really a rough place to be, because you start thinking about what have I fucking said in the past, and you want to be really guarded about what you say, but also you're streaming these long streams, multiple hours, and you're just rambling. It's not like I've got a script. I'm not thinking about, I don't plan anything that I'm going to say. I just start talking. And you're like, I got to be careful about what I say. But then you also don't want to be careful about what you say, because you're not going to ever say anything, and you've got to fill hours of time. It's a really weird job. What's this guy going to say to me? The human man. Oh, are you going to extend my
changed from a former
my Logan Paul Prime bottle? No? Okay. I thought that's what he did. Pissed. Didn't he give me a bigger bottle of Logan Paul and KSI's delicious, energizing electrolyte drink, Prime Energy, earlier on? At a certain point, all of this clicked for me. I think it was that Power Wash Simulator stream, and now I'm compelled. Yeah, when people... The thing about me, and I know this about me, look at that, the sand is not changing. It's just staying trodden on. That's cool. How long is it going to last? Look. Why is this the thing, you know? This is how you know I'm an idiot and shouldn't ever listen to a thing I'm saying. If I'm ever saying something that sounds like I'm saying it with conviction, even if it genuinely sounds like I genuinely believe it, this is how you know I'm an idiot. And you should just make up your own mind about stuff and never listen to me. I think when you understand me, I make a lot of sense. And I think it was a problem in my entire life. Seriously, I think for a lot of my life, because I was kind of almost like masking, but I was masking my trauma and my anxieties and depression and stuff, and I was trying to pretend like I didn't like anime, you know, all that kind of stuff that you do as a teenager, but I carried a lot of it forward. I didn't want anyone to see me and perceive me as weak. I didn't want anyone to see me and perceive me as having something like depression, because then they'd treat me differently, and I didn't want people to treat me differently and sort of treat me like they had to be careful about what they said around me or something, because I don't live that way. I love living in the real world. I hate people that are just sugarcoating everything. I like living around people who actually talk about legit things that are going on, not just all this fluff that people just live behind all these. They're in the Matrix. I love living out of the Matrix. And I was so worried that people would treat me differently if I ever told them that I had like depression or something, you know, those kinds of things. But I think it makes me not make sense when I'm doing these things in life with no context. That I have a lot of fucking trauma and mental health issues, and that I was brought up in this weird way with feral. I was brought up feral in this bizarre family where my dad was abusive, my mum was freaking out. I had a cousin that was also my twin brother. I was brought up by my grandma for years and then just fucking sent to another place. And like just all these things that were affecting me as a kid that came about, I hid from everyone. So everyone just thought I had like a normal upbringing, you know. And so when I do mad shit, that they were just like, why is he insane? He's just a weird little asshole. Just a weird little asshole. But you give people the context of who you are, which I've finally started doing. I'm very open now. I will very rarely... The only things I don't talk about on stream, especially when it comes to me and my own life and personal life and stuff, would be sensitive things that maybe could get someone else in trouble or maybe would make someone else feel bad. And you know, maybe it's sensitive information or sometimes ongoing things that are still happening. But generally, I think I'm very open on this stream now. And as a person, look, I can't believe that it's all still there. And I know that some of you are in here only to watch this game and not listen to me yap on about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. And you're like, why the fuck is he doing this? But now that I look at it, it actually really fits what I'm talking about, because I didn't even realize I was doing one of the things that I'm talking about. Look at this. But once I started giving people genuine context and being open and honest about who I was, how I felt, what had happened to me, what my life was, how I felt in my brain, how I felt in my emotions, why I am the way I am, why I don't say please and thank you because no one taught me. Not because I'm an asshole, not because I don't think I should observe other people's etiquettes. Not because I'm autistic and I don't understand some social cues and things, but just because I was brought up as a feral creature and I'm insane. Once people have that context, people understood me. People started understanding me. And people would laugh at my jokes more. And people would understand where I was coming from when I would make a random point about something. And I was like, oh my god, no one's ever had context. I've always just been an out of context comment. I've always just been an out of context human being. And finally, now that I've opened up and I just share everything, not like hiding who I am and being very cautious. I had like different groups of friends, and with those different groups of friends I felt like a different person, like I would present a different person and shit, and I just stopped doing that. I'm just the same person, and if that group doesn't like this version of me, I don't care, and I don't hang out with them. But with context, people started to understand who I was, and it made it so much easier. It made my life so much easier. And I think it takes a few of you in the chat room a while to get there as well. Because a lot of people come in here on day one and they just get absolutely fucking annihilated by me. And by day two, if they come back, which most don't, I am the most damage to my own bottom line. Thank you for the raids today. If they do come back the next day, I know that they got the joke. And if you make it through that original day, the first day, because it's not like I just annihilate them, but I'll be saying some mad shit, some stupid shit. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. But if you get that and you understand that context, the longer you stay here, the more I make sense. I think the better the experience, because I do think that I don't know. You need context for me.
Besides every sage, a
Here I am.
villain resides.
This is me. This is what I look like when you first come in here.
An abyss lies. Where disparities persist, bloodbaths may
You
arise.
just joined the channel.
I cannot escape, and nor can you.
When in fact, what I really am, I'm gonna regret Googling this, but what I really am, you come in on day one and you're like, oh my god, fuck this, that scene that just happened, and it really, but you stay for 2 weeks and you're like, oh my god, this guy is in fact this. He's a little stupid, little colorful, sad little loser who is just full of shit. Fuck. And I know it. Oh, fuck. Oh Jesus, it's one of these. Shadow clones? Oh, fuck, I fucked it. Let's just hit him. Get a couple of hits in. Make myself feel like I'm actually doing something. Oh, fucking hell. He's got fucking Poseidon's trident. And for some reason he's just carrying around... he's a furry, but because he's a rat furries are humans. You know what I mean? He's got like a furry hat, but it's a human. But he's going to a convention after this. That one sucks so bad. It's really hard to get those up as well. His moves are nuts. Brother's dead. This one is not looking good, is it? Wow. Fucking, he just did unlimited blade works on me, bro. No, you missed. That move does so much damage. You can't do this. The second one got me. It's so hard to know when to strike.
Who in all the realms can withstand its power?
Dead. I'm dead here. I'm alive. Where's he gone? Got a fucking Amaya wild move as well. You fucker. I'll come to him, please. Yeah, he's very spammy. He's got a lot of little moves. It's hard to get off any of the combos because he's just always doing another move. The Algai King, Yellow Wind King, Ascended Rat. That's what I am. That's exactly what I should be. That's what it should say, written under the stream. Instead of the streamer, it should say the Ascended Rat. Should I change it? Let's change it. How do I do that? I've no idea what I'm doing, by the way. As a streamer, people are like, "Oh, you've been doing this for like a really long time. So how do you how do you access that panel and do this thing?" I'm like, "Ah, fuck it." I did it once in 2016 and never touched it again. Don't know. Legitimately have no idea where it is. Trying to find it right now. account settings? Yes. The Ascended Rat. Right. Oh god, the mind hole. Not like this. Oh god, the mind hole. Did it mute? No. No way. They muted the mind hole? The Ascended Rat lives again. Type a number in the chat if you can still hear me. Type your favorite number. Can you guess what my favorite number is? Oh, I've got 1 point. What do we need to defeat this guy? More damage. We need more damage. More power. Where was he? Where am I? Where the fuck is this? Oh, he's down here. It is time to fight again, giant rat. You are the Ascended Rat. By the way, in 2 weeks, I will not know why it says the Ascended Rat there. I will have forgotten about this meme.
Why do you have to come back?
Check this out. Oh! Damn! Didn't know there was 3. Pure hatred. Oh, he's done it. Not like this. That should be easy to time, and I'm fucking it up. Oh, stunned him, it didn't work! Why does the stun just work only 50% of the time?
All the realms can withstand its power! Let the wind kill!
He stands up and does that. That's what he does in that, in the movie version of that scene. Fuck that, dude. Jesus. What the hell was that? A sandworm? The June worm? Unlimited blade works? Unlimited, I said. I can speak English, right? Actually, I've been speaking English my entire life. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, and again. Yes, bro. What the fuck is this move? God damn it, that bullshit sucks. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. I can't see anything. This is bollocks. 1 HP in a dream, baby. No.
I'm a renegade.
What?
They will never forgive. So be it.
What is happening? Oh my god! Ah! What? What happened? That was bollocks. There wasn't much hope because I had 1 HP, but the tornado got him while he was in the air. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that was a better attempt. He is doable then. All I need to know is that he's doable. Can it be done? Can God bleed? The band have gathered together. All those banned in the stream have sent a single warrior, the Black Myth Wukong, to face the Ascended Rat in single combat. They will be destroyed soon enough. Yes, we have waited years for this moment. What's happening to him? He's not making any noise. The sounds are fucked, aren't they? Oh, that's going to confuse me so badly. Maybe it will help. I actually can't tell when I'm like pulling off some of these moves. Oh, it's so hard to tell when he's doing stuff. Oh, I'm kind of being successful with a lot of this, but I can't. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that is so hard to tell. Oh my god, that's so hard to tell. Yeah, oh, it's weird when you find out that actually you have been using sound a lot. You don't realize it, but I've been using sound cues quite a lot in this game to tell me when to dodge and shit. Huh. So, he uses sound. That moment in every anime. So, you're using sound. I figured you out. After that last attack, you're using the sound to know when I'm going to attack you. All I need to do is make sure, and then they're in their head, you know. For some reason, if you actually watched an anime and it was like, what is actually happening in an anime, they'd just be staring at each other for like 20 minutes in the middle of a boxing match. Like, what? Everyone would be like, what the fuck? So, the sound still glitched, doesn't it? I have to restart the game. I was actually doing well at the beginning. I thought it was going to help me, but then it stopped completely. So, all I have to do is make no sound, and he won't be able to hear me. Alternatively, I took a ventriloquism class when I was 15. If I can throw my voice behind him, he'll think the attack is coming from the south. And that's when... Ding, ding, ding. The first time. It's always the first time they hit the bad guy after 6 episodes of, like, just getting annihilated by them. And the bad guy's like... Their whole face gets absolutely destroyed, but it does 0 damage because they're just in their first form. Huh. So you figured it out. You know? I haven't been hit like that in over 70 years. Fine. I suppose just this once, for the first time in a long time, I shall have to try. Huh? It can't be. He's powering up. I thought this was his final form. Bleach villains did this every anime. Everyone, man. They're always like it. What vessel are you using? That's the first time I've ever even heard that there are vessels in the game. I don't even know what that means. This game is quite pretty without the foliage destroying the bitrate. Is the bitrate suffering still? You gotta tell me these things. If it's my camera, it's not the game. If it's the game, I can turn some of the graphic qualities down. Have you seen the TikTok about the new Dragon Ball's first-person mode and how awkward some of the scenes... Wait, the game has a first-person mode? The fighting game? Dude. What? Show me. The scenes from Goku's POV. It has a first-person mode? Dude, that's gotta be wild. Wait, a vessel. Let's have a look. So I've got the jar. The jar I'm using moderately increases defense. The beads I'm using give me critical hit chance. The spirit I use is the headbutt spirit because I cannot imagine using any. That is literally Timon. I can see what's happening. The headbutt Jinchuriki. I have the fireproof mantle on. I've never used it for anything, and I can't wait to get a new vessel. That's the vessel. Never used it in my life. I've got the Wind Bear Staff and Gale Guards. Everything else. I've never used a single consumable, and I never will, because I forget they exist. All this stuff. Evil Repelling. I don't know what any of it does. And that's it. Let me know if you want to make the yellow sage easier.
Skinny wretch like you
okay.
has come far enough.
It can't be as easy as that stone thing. Why did I do this? Come on. Didn't have the stamina. What happened there? Take the time to breathe, get a little stamina back.
One more taste of my Samadhi wind!
Wasn't sure if he shot out a thing at the end of that or not. knock him back. Oh, because he was doing this bullshit? That's annoying. Fuck you, bro. Come on, dude. Don't do this to me. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I tried to turn to stone. I don't have the mana. Oh, God, that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying.
Foul sight has bested the monkey once again. Open your eyes and behold.
I gotta stand up. I have to.
Remember when I said first-person mode in Sparking Zero makes a lot of the scenes way more emotional? Sometimes it also makes them way more hilarious. This is an intense scene. Goku facing off against Majin Vegeta. I was like, you know what? I bet this goes way harder in first-person mode. Turns out, not the case. First off, if you turn to your right, you'll see Gohan's ultimate dump truck of a booty ready to dump a load on this whole tournament. Popping a squat right next to you, looking like a black artichoke ready to take flight. Also, it gives you some insight into what it's like to be a Super Saiyan, which is awful. Boy oh boy, does it seem obnoxious to constantly be on fire like this. Goku looks like he's being attacked by a tornado of lightning bugs. You may not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep, but Goku would find it pretty damn believable. It's Goku's every day. Goku wouldn't believe his eyes if 10 million fireflies left him the fuck alone. Also, for whatever reason, at this angle, Goku and Vegeta's distance from each other seems pretty natural. It seems pretty dramatic and epic. In first person, though, it's like, fucking get closer to him. If I hadn't gone to these lengths, we would... What's that? Huh, could you speak up?
Why is there a first person mode in it? Can you do the fights in first person mode? I guess that's kind of fun.
It is time. How dare you come back? Why do you...
Shut up.
Come back!
The last one. So poorly. I love that he just tries to kick you there. It's like, fuck you, bro. I'm just gonna give you a fucking kick. Oh, so annoying. Ah, so annoying. Turn into the thing, turn into the thing. Holy shit, wasted it completely. This is the worst time to pull him out.
Beyond your mercy, master.
Need more mana as well now, huh? Kind of actually suffering with it. Fully thought I blocked both of those. Or dodged both of those. I had the pressure on him in the first round. He's come back. More power than you could ever imagine. Keep forgetting that does that. Should have learned it from the rock monster. Didn't learn a goddamn thing. Alright, that got me? Come on, man. I dodged that for sure. Oh my god, 1 HP for real. Dead.
Has bested the monkey once again. Open your eyes.
That second stage is fucking annoying, man. He's really hard to hit because he's only attacking you, and then as soon as you get an opportunity to attack him, he's vanished into just obscurity, and you don't know where he is. You can just sort of vaguely see him, but you don't know how far away he is. There is something to help. Please let me tell you the vessel that you can go and get. Fine. Do you know what? I'm going to let the annoying person win. What? Since you've already spoiled it anyway. I'm guessing it's a vessel. Where is it? Brad backseat in the chat, please, everyone. And never ever let Harvey Apple live this down. You know I could Google it, right, Harvey Apple, if I wanted. What items help to defeat the Wind King? But go ahead. Just fucking say it so that you can just... Because he's been sat there the whole time like this. He's just unable to breathe. Fine. What? Not helping now. Good. I mean, the worst person on the planet. You know? So desperate to tell me. I'm like, go on then, tell me. I'm not telling you. The worst like a 5-year-old
has come far enough.
You call me a skinny bitch. Got a plan this time. Harvey doesn't realise how rare what just happened is, does he? Oh, so annoying. Oh, you missed the giant forehead.
Who in all the realms can withstand its power? Let the dust soar.
Tried to stun him. Thought I had it. Take that move. Now we pull him in during this annoying phase. Freeze him up. can't get near him. Look, that's bollocks, because that stick hit him and you know it did. Come on, dude. Shadow clones, go. Oh, this move! How do you avoid it? Is parry I'm missing? Oh my god, you're so unbelievably annoying. Didn't get me flying. Pissed. Where is it? Lock onto it, for fuck's sake. Please. Oh, I didn't have the stamina to roll. Oh, how did he dodge the first part, but still the unlimited blade works against it?
And a renegade whom they will never forgive. So be it. Come!
By a leaf. A completely separate bug on the ground stung me. You know, nothing to do with the fight, nothing to do with anything. Wukong was just like, and then a scorpion got me on the foot, and that's annoying. I don't even know where there is to go. I've been everywhere in the whole world in this game. There is nowhere else to go. Been here. We've been here. We went through there. This is the beginning of the game. Unless there's more in this cellar, but that's where we are. Is that where we are? I hate that I know that there's something that you're supposed to have for this fight. This is why I hate backseating gaming and fucking people that spoil shit. If I didn't know, I'd just barrel in and keep having a go at the boss, but now I know there's some bollocks I need to fight the thing.
Mine eyes doth see the Tao from the I can never repay you for saving my life. Oh, here, a token of my gratitude.
Is that it? Oh no, it was some mind core. Right, maximum health, maximum mana. Defense. Stamina recovery rate. What do we want? Not health. Some mana would be nice. I'll have 2 of them.
Uncover the secrets of sky and earth, and thou shalt have pills. A wondrous marvel of the universe.
My bad, didn't want you to have to go through what I did in this fight. My bad, didn't want you to play the game and experience it the way that I did. Instead, you could just experience it the way I did. By me telling you the ending. You don't need to experience the game, I can just tell you how it ends. Hey, my bad. Sorry, I didn't realise that you paid for and wanted to play this game. I can just tell you the ending. My bad, sorry. I'll tell you the ending. My bad, didn't want you to have to experience anything. I'm going to go back in time, 1986, abort you, so that you don't have to experience anything. My bad, though. I'm doing defense. Is this madness? Is this madness? What if I did defense? But what if we just went full defense? Nothing would ever harm me again. Do you reckon I can get this back? This doesn't feel like a thing I can get back. But what if we just went full defense? Okay. Iron Skin. The Iron Skin Mage. Maximum mana, maximum defense. They call him the monkey with the iron skin. A disciple of the Iron Skin Mage. What if it doesn't work?
Seek from within to
What if it does?
Seek from without to craft.
What if it fucking does?
Come to me anytime if you need more pills.
I do. I need more of them. Okay. I have no more mind core left. Yes. You can repay. Oh, this game is so great. It is a game where you don't have to live with your consequences, which goes against my basic ethos in life. It goes against my basic ethos in life. Alright. Now what we don't really need in this fight is shadow clones. I'm going to try and do the fight without the shadow clones this time and save my mana for the rock defense. Because I am the Iron Skin
like you
King of the Iron Fist Tournament. Enter the Tekken. You're such a massive dickhead. What's this? I hate you. I hate you so much. Motherfucker. Stamina. No stamina as soon as I get into the fight with him. Cornered. Got him pressured, look. Got him pressured now. Your skin. How has it become so tough? How has your strength doubled? Cannot be. You are the monkey of iron skin. Yes, it was I. All along. Did you miss? Absolute cockwomble. Uh-oh. I mean, why aren't you moving? Wukong! Get a grip. This song sounds so much like a song from something, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I hate you so much when you dodge that move. I also hate you every time you pull this shit. It is the Mandalorian, isn't it? I dodged it and you all saw it, what the fuck?
I'm a renegade, whom they will never forgive. So be it! Come!
What are you doing? Why are you standing still?
Let the dust soar!
You look gassed for a second there. See that? No. The tornado's defending him. Oh.
Your proud son has bested the monkey.
What is this? No. What is happening? This is bollocks. What the fuck is this? Kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? What the fuck was that? Somebody get grabbed in Tekken. Oh, it's so annoying. I had him, dude. I was convinced I was about to win. The defense worked.
The Iron Skin Monkey lives again. Legend tells of a tale. A monkey with iron skin and a couple of points in mana.
What's this? What's this? There's monkeys everywhere. What's this? There's rats over there. What's this? That rat over there, he can use the wind and he can grab me and kill me. What is this?
Why do you have to come back?
Oh, he jumped into it. You're fucking kidding me, dude. Oh. The anger I feel every time I miss. He gets to do all of these unavoidable moves, and I miss my only attack when I get it. Like that. Come on.
One more taste of my Samadhi wind!
come on, come on. Fuck you, man. Ugh. I'm stuck on something, stuck on a leg. See him not moving.
They will never forgive! So be it! Come! The wind shall roar!
Dude.
The sun shall whip!
Bugger off. Go on.
Go on, clear off.
Rolled into it. I tried to turn rock solid before he's grabbing me again.
Let the wind kill!
Get out of here. Turn rock, turn rock. What the fuck? What even is that?
Bested the monkey once again. Open your eyes and behold!
Is he just unbeatable until you get the fucking vessel? What even does me at the end there, dude? That's so annoying. I was like spamming turn to rock as well and it didn't work, which is also annoying because I feel like I should be allowed to turn to rock if I can do it. You have the vessel already equipped. Liar. This grants immunity and gradually increases focus to burn resistance. Oh, never mind, my bad. Just lying. Lying through his teeth.
How dare you come back? Why do you have to come back?
Oh, he's so annoying, dude. There's no dodging backwards in this fight.
The monkey once again.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you successfully dodge something backwards, but it is long enough that it gets you anyway, and it's like, well, I should be... Where's my iframes? Where's my Dodges should be iframes. I stand by it. I'm getting greedy now because I'm getting bored of fighting him. So I'm just trying to win too quickly. You know when you get to that point. And honestly, I genuinely blame Harvey Apple because all I can hear in the back of my head is, oh, you could just go over there and get an item that makes this easier and win. And now I'm like, well, why am I even bothering? Where is it? I'm just going to Google it. What's he called? Wind Rat King Item Vessel Wukong. The Wind Tamer. The pig. Where was that pig? Okay. How to get the Wind Tamer vessel Wukong. It's cheating. Blame Harvey. He ruined this whole thing. And you know he did. And then we can all just move on. And I can continue struggling at my own pace. These fucking backseat gamers coming in ruining everything every fucking goddamn game. Okay, I need to go to... Rock Rest Flat? I spoke to that pig though, didn't I? Oh. Oh, he wants me to bring a sobering stone, which you can buy from the Man in Stone NPC if you complete his quest line. So I have to complete a quest line from a Man in Stone. Who's that? Who the fuck is the Man in Stone? Wukong, the Man in Stone. Oh, that guy. Have I done that? Defeat the Mother of Stones, which I did, didn't I? So where is the Man of Stone? Where was he? He's over in that little... over here somewhere, isn't it? Does this game take the Souls-like approach to storytelling, where there's no story? A little bit, but not too badly. I think that this game it gives you a lot more, but it is... The mythology is so... It feels like you're supposed to know the mythology if you actually want to know what the fuck is going on. He's like down here somewhere, right? Am I crazy? No. Where is he? Why do I remember him being here somewhere? The Man in Stone. I was only trying to help. Oh, poor me. Right. Let's stop that right now. Okay? Don't try and play the victim here. And you came in and ruined everything. You can't turn this around and gaslight everyone. Okay? We'll have no gaslighting from you today. Thank you very much. I hope you've learned your lesson. I hope you've learned your lesson. I put 100 hours into this game and know how annoying it is. How do you know what annoys me and what doesn't? You don't know me. You've been in this stream for 20 minutes. The hubris to think that you know what annoys me because of what annoys you. I put 100 hours in and decided that you don't need to play it, I'll play it for you. Do you want to just come to my house and play it for me? Why am I even playing it if you could just play it for me? Where is this motherfucker? Don't you dare try and come in here and gaslight me in the entire chat room. How dare you gaslight people? Gaslighting, as I understand it, is bad. From what I've been told. Oh, he's over here. Somewhere. No thanks. You don't seem like great company at the moment. Oh, taking it so personally when he came in and broke the only rule that it says on the screen. And he read it and still did it. No backseating, back seats. And then gets annoyed when people are like, don't do that. It's like literally going like, hey, don't paint my car white. Please don't paint my car white. And there's a sign that says, please don't paint my car white. And then Harvey comes in with a bucket of white paint and a brush. Paints the car white, reads the sign and says, guys, I know the sign says don't paint my car white, but the thing is, I like white. My car is white. And I like cars being white. Also, I've put 100 hours into painting cars, and ultimately most people want them painted white, so I've painted it white for you. And then I go, oh, I didn't want you to paint my car white, just like it says on the sign. And then Harvey goes, you're not even nice company. I can't believe you would do this and be so mean to me. I can't believe you've done this and you would be so oh my god, you've upset me now. Dude, backseat gamers are the worst people on the planet, I swear to god. The logic is incredible every time. Where is this fucking guy? Is he over here? Over here, isn't he? I hate fighting these good dudes. I just hate fighting because it takes too long. It takes too long to fight these guys. Oh, I'm getting so lazy with the fighting. I'm just trying to hit until they die. It's such a rookie mistake, isn't it, with these kinds of games? Alright, where is he? Up here? The man in stone. He's around here somewhere. So down there? Somewhere? Right? Around here somewhere. Don't aggro him. Don't aggro him. Where is he? Why do I remember him being here somewhere? It's not here, is it? Dude, where is he? I remember speaking to him. I think it's around here somewhere. Is he down here? There he is. Are they still going to attack me?
Gullible one.
Oh.
I finally got my hands on the treasure.
Are you attacking me though? No.
Why are you still here, eh? You ain't expecting us back, are you? Shameful. Be gone.
Oh fuck, they are attacking me. Kind of hoping I'd be freed. Do I have to kill him? Did it say in this thing that I was reading? Oh, attack him until he surrenders. Right, you're ignoring me. I didn't think he was going to attack back.
Oh, you got me skull! Oh, mercy! Mercy! Mercy!
He's not dead though, did I get his spark? Mozilla rock and why transform into the rock guy.
You ain't expecting another treasure, are you? You wicked twerp. But I can't be handing it over to you for free. Come back later to trade with Will.
Okay. Apparently here I have to restart the game. This is how you know these motherfuckers did this as well. How the fuck would you even think to restart the game? This motherfucker... Everyone out there that just thinks they're so great at games just pulls up a walkthrough. The most boring way to play a game. I accept walkthroughs. Do you know what? I've pulled up walkthroughs on Final Fantasy VII for like, where the fuck is this last Choco stop? You know? I've found 99 of them. Where's the 100th Choco stop, for fuck's sake? But these fucking people that play these games and do this shit, you know for a fact they didn't do it themselves. Dude, you know for a fact they did not do it themselves. Fucking full of shit, dude. Be a streamer and stream the whole process and prove that you didn't. You lying son of a bitch. You lying son of a bitch. And then what? Then what am I doing? Walk through. Do the man in stone NPC. Oh, I didn't even need to do this. The alternative method is to just beat the tiger, which I did. Alright, well, I guess we can at least go and see what I've just unlocked. It's the most boringest way to play. The most boringest way, I say. What do you sell? Blood of the Iron Ball, Gold Ridge Beast, Gold Flora Hairpin, The sobering stone. That's what I need. I do have it. Oh, the sobering stone was for this thing. No, I just need to find the pig again. Where the fuck is the pig then?
Make sure you fetch more will.
Wind Rest Bridge. We'll do this, and then we can go back to playing the game as we want to play it. Without these little parasites come in here, leeching your fun away, and replacing it with their own, even though they've already done it. I'll never understand backseat gaming. I'm so unbelievably opposed to it. I'm the absolute opposite type of human. I know some people, like, I get the sensation of like, I know where he needs to go, and he is so dumb he's never ever going to figure it out. I understand that pain. I've watched Orcish stream as well. But like, dude, just let people play games and enjoy them. There's also just so many streamers out there who like backseat gaming and don't care. Do that. Go there. What's this? Increasing defense. More defense. This is what we're doing. Iron Monkey run. The Iron Monkey. Apparently a hut around here somewhere. It says there's a hut to the left of this area. What do you mean to the left of this area? There is no left and right. There's no north, east, south, west. Is this the left? Or is this the left? Left from the road? Or left from where you spawn in? What is the area? It's the most confusing thing ever. It's got to be over here, right? Saw they are updating the dwarven thrower weapon to be attuned by either a dwarf or some attuned to a belt of dwarven kind. I don't even know what that is, Gary. I mean, the most specific D&D thing I've ever seen you write. And you've written some fucking good D&D stuff before. Helping when not asked stems from mental issues. Kindness is a different thing. Yeah, they don't know. They don't. They always think they're helping, but it's about them. It's about them bestowing what they know on you, and not about actually helping you. If you wanted to help me, you wouldn't say a fucking thing. If you were actually a kind person, you'd just follow the very simple rule. They're all full of shit. Oh, it's really up and up the edge. It's hubris. That's what I said to him. That you come in and think you know me well enough that you can make decisions for me. You know? When, like, what my friends wouldn't do. You ever see my friends showing up and backseat gaming everything that I'm doing? No. Why is that? Well, because they know me. And they like me. And they're being kind. Actual kindness. I do bouldering and backseating is an issue there too. Really? Oh, like the climbing, what are they called? The climbing walls? Because bouldering to me is just being alone on a mountain. But the climbing walls, yeah, 100% I bet. I mean, it's just like men at gyms though as well, isn't it? You ever go to a gym and there's a man in there and also a woman and they're like, yeah, you're actually lifting wrong. You want to lift from your asshole. Make sure you lift from your asshole. Oh, fuck me. I mean, to be honest, in general, being a woman seems exhausting. Straight up, being a woman seems exhausting. Climbing but without a rope. I know what bouldering is, but I just wondered if you meant actually on a mountain. Indoors, yeah. Or is there like bouldering ranges that you can go to or something? I've seen the climbing. I've done those climbing walls before. There was one at a gym that we used to go to. Me and Liam used to go to this gym and there was one in there and we would just turn it on. Have a go.
You dishonor!
Where is this fucking pig?
Bother not the sage!
I'm here, little monkey. Let me hear my rattle drum.
The fuck is going on? And why do you have a rattle drum?
Where is my pa? Did you see him?
Who is that?
I
Peppa
was
Pig?
scared. They were all around me. They told me Pa took people from the village and fed them to a guai. That's a lie. That's not my pa.
There's too many of them. There's only one drink for it. Send in the boys. It's not it. This is not the pig. Good God, where's the pig? We must consult the ancient scripture. Oh, this is where you get the fucking stone from. Jesus fucking Christ. Where's the pig? It just says the first step is to get the sobering stone. Rock rest flat. Okay. Rock rest flat. What are the odds that this does absolutely nothing to that boss fight? I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know, these fucking people that come in and they're like, yeah, you just have to do these 7 missions. If you do these 7 missions, you can get the wind crest buttons. Once you get the wind crest buttons, you can actually fight this boss really easily. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll do all of that. And you do it. And they were full of shit. Full of shit. 50% of the time, the backseat gamers that are wrong. Mind blowing. Shockingly high percentage of people that love to backseat game come in acting like they know everything about the game. You'd think they're with developers and they actually don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and it's the most annoying thing when you actually follow what they're doing and then they're lying and it didn't help. You picked the wrong chat to backseat gaming, motherfucker. Where is the Keeper's Shrine? He's around here somewhere, that pig, but I don't know where. Apparently he's here somewhere, though. I remember speaking to him, but I don't remember where it was. Oh, is he all the way down here? No, he's not, is he? Where is he? The thing is, it's this thing that, like, it's what we were saying earlier on. All of us know. We all know. Because we've seen it. We've seen it happen. 25 times this week. But that guy just cannot comprehend. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Why is everyone being absolutely horrendous to me? Also on Twitch, you go into another streamer's channel and you're like, hey, I just painted your car white. And the streamer is like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That's actually really great. Their stream title says, please don't paint my car white. That's so great. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around and watching the stream. And I really hope that one day you'll subscribe if I just keep glazing you. And just completely renouncing my values as a human being in order for you to potentially give me $2 at the end of all of this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Whereas you come to my stream and I'm like, fuck off. Get the fuck away from me, you gremlin. You disgusting little peasant. And it is incomprehensible to so many people. They're like, what just happened? What the fuck just happened? This has never happened. What is going on? Guys, where's the pig? Does anyone know where the pig is? Where's Maya when you need him? Maya, so desperate to backseat game all day long. Just would do anything. Would pay any amount of money. But he's never here when I need him. I can never give him the joy that he so desires. My closest friend. Those are people who just do it. I mean, you can tell when someone's just an asshole. I mean, it's been my theory. Look, people don't consider other people. They just think in their head, oh, I play games and if I streamed, I wouldn't care if someone helped me. So that means everyone thinks this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and say what I want. And like, I kind of get it. It is hard to not be you in your own head. But for me, it's a bit of a red flag if the first thing someone does is come in and go, yeah, you just turn left, unless someone's asking. I also understand there are times when I'm saying rhetorical questions that you wouldn't know that were rhetorical if you just joined the stream and I went, where's the pig? Where the fuck is this pig? And I'm not actually asking, even though I am actually asking right now. But like, generally speaking. And then you went, oh, he's up on that ridge to the left there. That's completely different. I think there are times that you can tell. But someone who just comes in has probably been watching for an hour. It says, please don't backseat. I've probably said it because I talk about this twice a stream every single day. And then they go, the pig's on the left because they're just getting annoyed. Dude, leave. Just leave. You know? There's got to be other people playing this game today. In the whole world, I'm the only one playing the game. I'm not that desperate for viewership. I would love to have a handful more viewers, a handful more subs, to see me through the month. But not if it comes at the cost of you ruining the entire fucking game. I won't have the money. I'll go work at McDonald's, dude. I'm happy to take a free Big Mac. And if someone doesn't tell me where this pig is, I'm gonna snap. Where is this pig? Fine, I'll Google it myself. God, you guys suck. You know that. Hey, no. I know it just sounds like all day I've been railing on him. And then, you know, at the end of the week, I'm going to be like, give me some money. I get it. I get it. But, like, it is really annoying. You have to admit. You telling me you wouldn't feel fucking absolutely nutsy if you were standing there and people kept telling you where to go and what to do. And then you said, please don't tell me unless I'm asking. And they kept doing it anyway. And you were like, please don't tell me unless I'm asking. And they kept doing it anyway. And then eventually you go, all right, tell me where the pig is. And no one says a fucking thing. And you don't think you're in the fucking Truman Show? That this is some sort of fucking psychotic experiment to make you go crazy? And then you're like, oh, Brad's such an asshole. You've been torturing me. You've been psychologically torturing me for years. And I'm an asshole now? Fright Cliff. Guys, it's Brian Hunt music. Let's check out, let's all go and fucking buy an album from Brian Hunt Music. Guys, the only person in the last 45 minutes to actually tell me where the fucking pig is when I asked and meant it. The most confusing fucking stream of all time. Thank you, Brian. Mod that guy. Give him a fucking sub. The worst stream, dude. You just spent the entire time, Brad, saying that you don't want people to backseat. But now someone does backseat. You mod them. Fright Cliff, that's where I'm at. It wasn't even good backseat gaming. Ban him. I'm at Fright Cliff. Where in Fright Cliff, Brian? Hesitated for a minute. No, I get it. It's so annoying. This is the worst stream ever. Again, we had this whole conversation earlier on. Go back and watch the beginning of the stream where I was talking about this very dish where you will never know. But even all of this, from the entire beginning of it, all the way through, I haven't cared about any of it deep down. The whole thing is just kind of a joke to me. And silly. And we're just messing around. I know Harvey threw the dummy out and went absolutely nutso and has started killing people in the street he lives on. I know we snapped him and he went on a killing spree as a result of my shitty jokes. I understand. But I don't... you know. Return to the drunken pig in the open area near Rock Rest Flat. Keeper's Shrine. That's where I am. He isn't here. The open area. Where this fucking rock boss was? Surely not. Where's this pig? Someone fucking show me this fucking pig of a picture. Black Myth. Wukong. Pig. NPC. Just show me a picture of him. Game? Where's this? Where the fuck is this? I've got no idea where this is. I've never seen this place in the game. Okay, it's down there. Then down there. Oh, I can go through that? I can go through this thing that I tried to go through the first time I saw it, and it didn't let me? You fucker of a game. I swear to God, find me that clip. I swear to God, I tried to do that the other day. Maybe I've completely forgotten. Like, I tried it once and it didn't work, and then I tried it again and it did, and I went through it. Guys. The pig. I feel like I came at him from like that direction though. Nope, definitely didn't. My memory's fucked.
How refreshing. You woke me up. Thanks. Enough with the chit-chat. My belly's growling.
If PB saw this, she would literally take her own life with fear.
I must quench this rumbling in my belly first. Temple of
His
Crouching
belly's,
Tiger.
you got the belly, the rumblies for the hands or whatever.
Worth
That.
a look.
Remember that old video with the llamas?
The feast first, then the toil. Hunger brings no spoils.
Oh, he needs something
You
else
should
from me.
eat more, Skinny. Off we go to the Temple of Crouching Tiger.
Is this it? Have I done it? Yes. I've done it. Now we go and meet him at the Temple of the Crouching Tiger. I'm probably going to have leveled up so much that by the time I actually get back to that other boss, the item doesn't help you, but doing 17 quests gets you at such a higher level that Harvey was like, yeah, it's just an item that you need, but it wasn't the item that you need. He just was 15 levels higher than when he started doing all these fucking quests. He had no concept. Oh yeah, you need this item that I equipped, that's what did it. No dude, you're level 28. Teleport to the Crouching Tiger, and then he's going to ask you to bring him the fucking Jade Lotus. It's the longest quest line of all time. I thought I was just going to have to go to the pig and give him an item, and it is the longest quest line in any video game I've ever played in my entire fucking life. There's no way. I would have beaten that guy by now. You know I would have just beaten him. I could have just beaten him up and carried on. If I just put this time into just repeatedly having a go. This is my point that I've made so many times with you lot. Where you're like, you've just got to go and get this item and then go back to that place. Then you go to this thing and you get that. And then you can get the Whistlewind shoes. Once you've got the Whistlewind shoes, you can go over all the way to the end part of the game and you can collect the Tree of the Hand Source. And once you've got the Tree of the Hand Source, you'll be able to actually exchange that for a big flag. Once you've got the big flag, you can... And it's like, dude, by now you would have just beaten the fucking boss. Just try the boss again. So you can get the fucking thing, the Ring of Resistance to Wind. But now you've got to do 75 fucking hours worth of side quests so you can beat the boss. Well, you can just put the 75 hours into the boss. You'll have it done in 10. This is my problem with the way you people play games, and this is why I don't play games this way. But I'm so angry. I feel nothing inside.
Oh, this putrid rat meat is insufferable.
Remember earlier on when I was like, you need the context. You need the context. This is the problem with people that meet me for the first time. They're like,
me mad.
They think
I've
I'm
been
like that.
craving a taste of that juicy jade lotus.
This guy.
Can you find me some in this barren land?
This is Orcish, and Black Myth Wukong is Lele bringing him English treats.
I wouldn't mind some meatless meals from time to time. I have stumbled upon some interesting leads. The realm of gold does hold a connection to this desolate land. I hear the realm of gold is where the sun sets. There, they held rats above all others.
I am the ascended rat.
And somehow, before we knew it, the realm was gone. Quite odd, that is.
Okay, but did you take the Jade Lotus, or do I even have it?
I just tried those rat guys. They taste like men flesh. Its people are not yet extinct. I suspect the Yellow Wind Guai had a role in their downfall. Our senior brother gave me a piece of gold. I'll need it here when the time's right, he said. It's the right time now. I'm taking it to the right place to give it a try. I just tried those rat... It's people. Our senior brother gave me... It's the right time now.
Okay. He will ask you to bring him the Jade Lotus, and then you can... He will mention a piece of gold. You need the R-hat gold piece. I need another thing. Do I have that? I fucking... God. I don't know what to do with all of this fury inside of me. I don't know what to do about it. Leave me alone. Why don't you people leave me alone? Can't you people just leave me alone, give me money, let me play video games, give me money, and leave me alone? Is it so much to ask for on this interactive website where I could have just stayed on YouTube and did this and uploaded it, and it would have been a video and it didn't matter what anyone said to me, and I wouldn't have read the comments, and because it was already done and the game would have been completed, and I could have done it that way, but instead I chose to be on this website. Fuck you guys, man. I can't believe you did that to me. Wait, do I have the arse hat gold piece? How do I know? Oh, fuck, jeez. Small piece of gold. Jade Fang. Arse hat gold piece, it's called. Yes. The arse hat gold piece. And now I go back to him at Rockrest Flat. God. I'm telling you, I would have... You know for a fact I would have had that boss beaten by now, right? You have to admit, I would have done that fucking boss by now. This is so long. You know full well I would have done it. You've seen me play this game for the last 5 days. I would have had it done. We'd have cleared him and I would have been going on with my life. I'm so angry. Dude, tilted out by whatever his name was. I hate that guy. Type his name in and ban him, Shadow. I never want him to return. There must be justice for this. We must have justice. Justice for the pig. The pig's justice. I would have had it done 20 minutes ago, minimum. Maximum. How far will they chase? All the way? Is that him? Yeah. Yeah, and chasing me all the way, nice.
Where did you acquire my brother's gold piece? Give it here!
Oh, he's attacking me. What? This is unacceptable. Check this out. Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. I brought you a Jade Lotus. I brought you a drink or something, whatever else you wanted. Can't believe you've done this.
What an excellent fight, the intensity. This is good. You and I should explore that realm together.
Oh, it was a friendly fight. This is me and Orcish roasting each other. Okay, I'll allow it. He wasn't traitoring. He was... I accept friendly fights. I will allow it. But only this once, pig. Try it again and I shall have your head. I'm so hungry, I need food so badly. In real life. Usually I would snack something in the middle of the stream, but I didn't, and it's a mistake. I'll drink water to quench my hunger.
Men in our time do not see the ancient moon, but this moon hath shone on men of yore. Behold! Be it the realm of sunset or the realm of gold, it's but an echo of the past. Legends speak of an ancient, colossal beetle in these sands.
I can't wait to kill it.
Slumber, it lay hidden beneath the earth's embrace. When awakened, it would devour all souls that crossed its path. Its shell, harder than stone, defied the strikes of common arms. It struck fear into traveling merchants and wider to neighboring realms. But a yellow-furred rat sensed the immense power emanating
Is it
from
him, the little
insect.
bastard that we did all this for?
He halted the beetle's havoc and harnessed it for his own ends. Overjoyed, the king named the rat Gwai, the royal sage, and built a shrine in his honor. The bound beetle was a perfect source of power, so the rat stayed. He seized the tongue monk using the new power, and battled with Sun Wukong upon the Yellow Wind Ridge. The
Sun Wukong this whole
wings
time?
failed the vast expanse of the sky. Were it not for Bodhisattva Lingji, Tongue Monk's quest for the scriptures would have failed. Yet, stripped of the rat's protection, the kingdom was plunged into a state of ruin. The once lush Yellow Wind Ridge now lies a desolate wasteland.
Wow. We've done it. Or am I fighting a beetle right now? It was actually quite nice because we got the context for the thing. I'm really glad that Harvey came in and made us do that side quest. Do you know, so many times people that like, I just absolutely obliterate and attack. I have the intention at the end of doing that and being like, I'm actually really glad that we did that side quest. It was kind of cool. Thanks, Harvey. Is what would have happened if he'd stayed here. He just has to survive, you know? Objective, survive. And you get to the end of it and find out that I wasn't annoyed and it's fine and I don't care anymore. I've done it to a few people that have made it through. And I'm like, I have so much more respect for these humans. Congratulations. You made it. Unfortunately, we'll never see Harvey again because he's been arrested for the murder of 14 people on his street after going on a violent killing spree, absolutely beyond furious at a Twitch streamer who gave him a little light roasting at the beginning of the stream for breaking the rules, which, you know, rules are there to be broken, guys. That's what they're for. Go break some rules. Imagine if it freeze framed and Huey Lewis and the News played. Guys, rules are there to be broken. So go break some rules. Dun, 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 and the credits played. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like that set up, so you'll just have to deal with this. All right. I will see you all tomorrow for a very brief game of whatever this is called, Black Myth Wukong. Because I've got a lot of stuff to get done tomorrow. I'm going to try and get as much of it as I can done in the morning. But I've got a feeling we might have a bit of a shorter run tomorrow, so we'll chuck in a couple of hours. Thanks for the sub, Terralia. A great game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Everyone who's in here who actually understands my sense of humor, you're a real one. I'm gonna go and eat some of the chili I made yesterday and still didn't use the saucepan lid because I'm really smart. Forgot I had a new saucepan lid, was so excited to have a saucepan lid on my food. Didn't use it. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. See you later. Peace. Bye.